NFA September was me there to Sinsia. Ahana Ghana Kasa, Ahana Ghana T. Ade Akye Abia. Streaming live on our social media platforms. I would want to so. Yam watching more about was so if you didn't do okay FM, not what you net. You think as usual to do the business of the nation. O my Ghana and Kosona, my Ghana ye yo, and in can conti. And I'll pay your tons of frost on your Busiania do Fonina. Ghana Dama Kumas no Moniani and pay ye Ade Akye Abia so. Na Yambo Ghana ye dear home come. Yadiasida, and you crowd over Master Cinema no pay yes in Kunya Ade Akye Abia Media. But as you know, your from Chief Captain, Field Marshal Ohenenana Kwame Amoh, together with Ade Akye Abia, Vida, Abigail Ashley, woman of faith, Ejare Arafat, and executive producer Dr. Father Dixon, and the lawyer Kennedy Asanto say together we say good morning, thank you for joining us. You are about to be served the most delicious breakfast in town. All right. On the front page of the Chronicle, Samuel Abujina Ponkawanka, Minister for Lands and Natural Resources. Second World War declared on illegal miners. Yatiabre. Minister Jinapo promises massive swoop to prevent further pollution of water bodies. Nani ya wamu say insuno na motiwa yade. Enti ensu emu nchemu mfa river pra wo imu hu. Densu brem yasanu inti na mu hu. Afina massive swoop na sa massive swoop ni na wo ho dadada. Ade na afina modeba. Yanti ya ene the soldiers akoguo ana wamu ya hwan. Ya session fine. Ya dian. Yantia, ene akwakope subonto a efa nsuo so. E monitor wamu sins. Enti sa subonto na wan. Abafu subonto bebreba ya kwafa ba ye se ya de bom pempe ewo nsuo a yetu galamse wo so. Na ya cheche wamu a wamu si no. Ana se de wamu tu galamse no they are invisible. Enti yehu omo. They are invisible.
Okay, then. Okay. 1, 2, 1 point.
Wamuya Nigeria ni bekan wansaba. Wamuya nsamanfo. Skeletal bodies are wamu ne honam. Enti yehu omo. Wama say Predator, the Arnold Schwarzenegger ni movie. Wanu hu no. Come on. Yatetia sa ma afina de ben. How many months now? September, October, November. 3 months. And I don't know, 7 years ago, went to me. I know 3 months now, the baby. Who son of fear, no cry, and so not the better friends. The Second World War declared on illegal miners. Now, First World War, no was saying. First World War, no was saying. And your illegal money, Yana, Mampenina, and other Dankwe Kufadu, adding the presidency to us. And so went to me. What the presidency better one? Say straight in it is saying. Aya ma monkey can send me son of pass and fancy the people before as a monon crana casa. As a monon crana. I mean, what is that? River prayer answer, oh, quarter cradia, those times I call secondary school, Fiji secondary school, manufacturing Namifaka. I could find buy one as a cofaswa. A new crotty and so no. Echan your friend say saloon mirror e makura betumi aginam agina ho ato omani ato nsonim amo betumi ahwem e dia ye makeup amana yeye enti river pra enso yi a yetwa emane da social media so obi ahwe bi. Did it take just a week to become like that? Why videos ba yes San France one video ni na ya line ni up. As a auction cars and the scene so easy. And Fidia Wamudi 2 galam say no river plan moody sen no. And the line up one so. as a auction cars. Oh, come on. Just as I'm not can Second World War declared on illegal miners. And one echo. And I'm a fan crop for friend and no Macoesa a Second World War. No strategy bay and a month for crime. I still a day you coso. Massa Dabio, Messi, River Praise so. Video, ami Belamundi, Echo Child video be. Ama me hey. Some finance so you as auction cars. Bebre. Ada some fine nyame bro. Nika. Some finance is no so mail machine. Ana machine ya de na oil. Say illegal second world war in illegal mining. So ya na nsem hu bia na ba ka che nipa na. We to chronic we nya daje patch of front page. E dey ato say yankin kan say yenimu nyansa ye jimi anti. Ni amekin kan ye hu say ko Israel ko Israel enso ben na da Israel. Apo ena yeso ne so de manipa. Yanto pipe mu Israel. Wo mu ni river densu. Yanto pipe mu Israel, wo mu ni river ofe, wo mu ni river pra. One after 8. And as you sorry na say wo mu ayedo amana say wo mu nsa na bia ntumi ehun se bi nyansa say ya wo mu ka say nyansa fon so tie. No ya be kan say hunu say ya de beba no. What are you talking about? Near China Ghana Water Company about because actually say Ghana ye even Muammar Gaddafi Monkwana Monko ni records mutama what no watumi stones you for next 20 years Libya desert mine ebenya nsuo bi so mo mu ko Libya desert asase says ya to pipe mu a the Second World War declared on illegal miners. What the war is agrophone because you need to me pay jam de be ye no bisa me ayam emrem ya keka say ya toton crofo pipe ma nsuo ma mi wa hwe weja dam na dawo kakrakai 2 after 8 on the line Mustafa Bandi, Deputy General Secretary, the largest opposition party. Our many abrison person be dia ban. Aye. Mustafa Machin. Hello. Hello. Na bako die.
Awurade ayadom. Wadum ntini on pa bonti atiase. Na me na odaso ekura ye. Ana wadi ye afri abonsam ensem. Wasan so agi ye. Ina na ba mi ensem. Even though they come there. Even that e yabwa ensuo beto. Ye dia nyame enya ne mba. Sadie ji Israel for sana nyame abeji Ghana for enim se edru emprempen so bia nipa nsa nyame anuonyam a wo se abo ne nua be sori ahye ne die anuonyam se 2024 abato ye nyame akwan a abo be sori apo aba afefa ban.
Okay, then. Okay. 1, 2, 1.
Ekubie ni wa nyame entime nko. Nyame dinkunim wo ekubia etia ne krofo. Eku ede ya ni menya nsa ko. Enya ahoden ko, enye tuo ko. Na wo de nyame ekubia ekunim be ya wo de. Nke andi die. Ehye nyame ase ne bom fa ye nyame se. Obi bia aye ne buta ese nyame ma enu obema wo ma bre wo ma di wo mo wo stay wo mo niema the say the president Akufo-Addo ne ba o mi stay Ghana for niema ne ya be ye Somalia for na come di en na so ye wo ye ni wo okuruma en na come di en come di wo man no akutira ba Now, so I buy penny for see any agent. Now, Miss will be uncana commentum. You would give you, then couldn't be in Yamada Bamayan. And your bull stump near Yen sister yet. And a man Goliath. Oh, sorry, sir. Only David never could. So I dare say, sir, MPP for years ago with Sika. One back check now to 2024. They will lose the election. What was only a police before near dying? The Bible said, horses and chariots are prepared for days of battle, but victory belongs to God. The Lord of the army of Israel will defeat the enemy. That God who have created and watched over us will give victory to his people. That God will cause the strong to tremble, and he will cause the righteous to be victorious.
We'll call the righteous to be victorious. The gospel according to Mustafa Bandi. On this day, Friday, 6 September 2024. Where said, where heard. Now, I'm in Central near Tetina no Pese about Moto Yamu parliamentary candidate. BBSC Ama Mocha about to Tinton Tiny. As we speak, you don't have any parliamentary candidate or Memphis Central. No pray.
No crap.
Eban say.
Your call election, parliamentary and presidential election. Yes, Raya Freno, 2024 parliamentary and presidential election guideline. Apart from NDC constitution, that guideline only the shares we will be as a running share the election in our room. Now, in that document, we set up vetting committee, set up appeals committee, and set up special appeals committee. No, we are vetting the BR. One clear will be as one contested, and that was the finality to everybody's issue. The election anyway, and I joined Kujo won as a parliamentary candidate for Memphis Central. MP no so one tears here. I didn't hear Joanna the Onya NDC. Meanwhile, party in the Sembra, party no call Emranuma Konyamanu who said Joanna is a member in good standing. This is not the first time one will be a baby a waba MP crowd war. Now MPP and I will buy NDC and get jail. Oh, but no Sakwa and Swan out the buy. Near the one is of 19 at the party no court set. Court no nullify. Election no I no Memphis Central. Among other things, they based on their further and better particulars. They don't think Joanne is qualified for that election at that time. When the court no court run the October, so Obama ruling. Now, so electoral commission writes that a political party in now for one candidate and a parliament next week. And now I'm saying party here independent of the judiciary, from the judiciary, and exclusive from the judiciary. We are inclined to decide and to take decisions strategically we position our party for the election. And to hear the kind, I granted the wish of the people in court. One, with the view set at the Asumgeba. Two, with the view set, Obian Sango contest, the woman in our party, ma. No, then we need election, no. Now we need to Asumge Abba. And on the man, spec a key decision. It is hard yet. Relief now, almost tell court now, court number grant to more. Another will not grant them in October, by which time we have filed parliamentary candidates. No, Yanya granted, Yana party, Yan Korean election beam. We are near Timiaka and Wambo. And I believe that is the best decision, the most strategic decision. We will be that president's way. Wally, almost all MPP who now not the media. Almost all the acquired their court are nullified based on irregularities. Election, no. Electoral Commission, and of course, election as well. Irregularities, no. I nullify our election. So, NDC have taken this position, and I think that the people of Memphis Central are happy. And you'll be the decision will satisfy. But I think that in the interest of unity, progress of the party, bringing all persons closer to the party, allowing us to work as a team into the election, and also not being complacent in every seat, even though that is our stronghold. We intend to win every single seat. First of all, December 7, 9 p.m., the NDC will win majority in parliament. And finally, and also presidential victory, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. So we are not taking any issue for granted. We are dealing with every issue to please our party, bring the party together so that we can move together as a party.
We're just 3 months into the election. Now we have to say, any adverse effect be regarding Nipa Mube, say in an unlikely event, it's a new face. Marketing Nipano in 3 months against the parties are one way you are. It's not going to be a Herculean tax. Say, there will be some person moving a bit to me, possible.
We don't think so because basically, contest me first. One, Dr. Karl Marx, Deputy International Relations Director, and I'm Noankasan, Honorable Kwache, and I think Joanna Jankujo. In the last few months, Joanna Jankujo have worked so much in that constituency. Yeka Iprano, Oronoye, campaign committee chairman of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama's campaign in that constituency. Woyejuma. Honorable Kwache, places are sitting MP and the MP is still holding the constituency. So he is still very impactful in that constituency. So we don't think, sir, the election year, any of the people cannot market themselves. Wale, they nullified the election, but we have a candidate that has been campaigning for a long time. Well, and once we finish the election and the party can have a way of marketing candidates in that special instance to make sure that we win that seat.
Okay, away from Amenfi Central, I feel the generality of former President John Dramani Mahama, Napra Wobo, as a Mustafa and Namubia. So far, back and say with 3 months to go. Can you acceptance no any regime to say?
I think that basically, Ghana for United say 2024 December 7th. Now what tiase? Now what time akwaba? Etia President Nana Akufo-Addo third time one. Abesha Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. 2. Abanya. From Ghana, Ghana, and we say this because we have evidence. Ghana for one met person ko fujuma woman guru and Kofa woman be woman yuma employ Ghana for woman guru and try woman trade Ghana for and let food Adani and quiet. The only light that we see ahead as a country is the NDC. Another 6 months of the MPP, there will not be a country called Ghana. They will write for sale on this country. And if President Akufo-Addo has any relationship with the government of this country, in the next 6 months, they will sell this country. Broad daylight, they will negotiate it at Jubilee House. Normal as a private company should come and take over Ghana and manage, so that they will take a kickback. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, in terms of the message, we have a clear message, concise message, specific problem, localized. That's what he has here. Two, in terms of track record, where you be that? Why you be done here, Smano?
Mustafa, where the Minchuano, sa record as him ya or the bar ye, and Ra, in the voice of the Vice President and flag bearer of the NPP, or say, records no crantina, Amura, Kaneman Penny John Dramani Mahama, and to me accepting any debating because on Mr. or bar or Bambatin boot for boot and or the better form. And no crown or Diane as well to a crime say. Ghana for and Yadia or did say one better about the former President John Dramani Mahama.
Well, na poor my who said, and you school to do our corner answer. The MPP's running mates have shown. MP, oh, now, sir, and you will be our school. The Timu Najimu Edo. And the fact that what school now, but the major paper so I can near man doesn't mean, sir, who bet me I. So, we'll share His Excellency John Dramani Mahama the record. Now, we'll share Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia record. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has been used as a vehicle of deception against the people of Ghana. Me, I bet it. Also, for the workers of me, be na my dream to them in saying a year. Won't we? The cabal against President Akufo-Addo have used Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as a vehicle, an instrument of political distraction, an instrument of deceit and distraction while they were behind committing fraud. They used Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to deceive the people of Ghana. Governance is not about standing by a podium and lying. It's about being part of the Ghanaian problem. It's about putting yourself to the Ghanaian problem. And now President Akufo-Addo said they will fight Galamsey. And then what is? I heard you talking about it. Will you say that you take this government serious? And Galamsey the Kwano. And then you Mrantiano Yana anymore. I'm buying penny for the shake. And I dare the MPP if they really say, people in the Jubilee House and their ministers are not part of the Galamsey project. Womamra Niampaka, Niampan them through Kuntrim, Niampa NDC executive, Niampa MPP executive, Niamko Bush, I dare the president. Woman Chinese poor. No one would soldier, Pami and Ranting in every year, and all my fans are no much and no to Galamsey. And I dare the president, if he wants, let us be transparent with the people of Ghana in our fight against Galamsey, in our attempt to regularize and save our vegetation. Let us go and do that. We don't trust this government.
Mustafa, when Galamsey and you to mean to us, you know.
There'll be a better way to us, yeah. But President Akufo-Addo also be to Galamsey here. Galamsey no atuasia no enya say we be pamon krofo. No, because it's a sophisticated industry. NDC will not stop the Galamsey, but NDC will regularize the mining activities. And Mrantia womu ye, they omekoswa ye, but womu nyane bebia ebe stay through. And I say method that womu de wo Galamsey no gold no. You be regularize the in so na wo de wo no. Ube to no recycle. That's a whole and cost stream Munkoseno. But woman MPP for buyer, what would be a soldier for a pump ranting in every you them? One the China for, and one the national security Ranchakoye gate, and two the Kogalamde title, Ubena gate bay two, a soldier for a national security for it now. One about to me. And then Anuyana. Environmental Forestry Commission for Bekase and confirm woman to go to no forest no and two are omukita a powerful senior Ghana soldier Fukta. Na Krumha terrorists let me who the ever Krumha. Na Yakonya Galamsey for a woman a tour a powerful senior military for now abandon the society. They say that they are not in charge of Galamsey. They are the ones. A Minister of Science and Technology Bekasai. Which people did he mention their name? Okay, when you talk about track record, the MPP and their leadership today have normalized foolish talk. Because they will share and someone will and Ray, Matthew Puku Pempe, doctor title, or say there's no country in the world that 24-hour economy, 1 year, 24 hours. I think he doesn't understand, he's ignorant. Because 24-hour economy is a title of a policy that has 3 shifts for a day. And so when you have leading people who want to lead this country, as president and vice president, talking like this, you only know, sir, they are full of lies, they are a deception. Almost strategy, but I couldn't say, I've been normal implementing next week. Almost more con off. What more is it not? No? Your campaign launch near idea, a Juma no Haruna Moye Jumano, assistant. And to one more class, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and your proper Nodna. Nana Papa, a house boy, I will not fee. If you have people who think like this, you can only call them lunatics. If you have a political party that believes that this should be their strategy in winning election, you can only call them hallucinated people. MPP for about 1 year, 2 of them by. Why are they afraid of going into a clean election today? If they have really worked and Ghanaians are happy, make the election free for all, 1 for 1. With a transparent process and see if Ghanaians will vote for them. What are they afraid? Today, when you are calling to the table of a credible election, NPP is running away. Because what they want to do is to use the military, abuse the police to rig an election. Because they know that their whole government is a syndicate of fraud, criminality, and the Jubilee House have become a depraved crime scene. That is what the MPP have done. There are places that they don't even have water to drink, but their government is in power. That is the stronghold of the MPP. They are not even sensitive enough to say that, but we're going to a place that it cut the core community of millions of people out of Ashanti region itself. Meanwhile, their government, that is their stronghold. Now, let him go and tour Ashanti region. Let him go to the details of the region and find out the rate of poverty in Ashanti region. You call a just by election. And you win an MPP for Kochana and Rante Ohono.
Oh,
they didn't give them jobs.
Mustafa and the Wadaruma.
MPP and you mean make count.
But
Nana who that you call by election by MPP, just say MPP.
And the boys in the back, you know. Oh, okay.
Mrantian one a beca say you mrena yakwa twabano. MPP penny for by just over che we ma woman. And the Asante Yamunya vote free, that is what you can do for them. So when people are talking like that, and they know the government is about putting food on the table of Ghanaians, and President Akufo-Addo and Bawumia's government have all been about stealing, about corruption, about taking Ghana's money, stealing of public lands, destroying every single thing they have come to meet. The danger is that in the next 1 year, if you leave these people close to power, we will not be having a Ghana Republic. They will sell it. They will write for sale on Ghana. President Akufo-Addo and Bawumia and the people around them have the appetite to sell everything that belongs to the country. You Jubilee House or Maton. The Jubilee House, Forest or Mayanwa. They are selling every single thing. These are the people who say that Papa or Baha within 4 years. If you mention John Mahama, you have hospitals around his name. You have school infrastructure around his name. You have $1 to a cedi of 4 Ghana cedis, 4.2. If you mention John Dramani Mahama, you have a president at least. He will not order people to kill you. He will not order people to arrest you. He will not abuse the military. He will not abuse the police. That is President John Dramani Mahama, a character of compassion and integrity, a God-fearing human being. Nana, osophobia, Abatowi, Odi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia-Chi, and Napoechire. That person is equivalent to Judas, our betrayed Jesus Christ.
Oh,
I'm telling you. Because Ghanaians are hard-pressed. This government is evil. They are a source of reproach. They are a source of pain, affliction against the people of Ghana. And now people cannot take care of their families because President Akufo-Addo and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia are in power. Now, poor Omako, as running mates, is against the Bible. There are things that Napo does that we know is against it. The Bible has spoken against it. His prayer cannot go to heaven. Can you make that man your vice president? Can you make him a vice president? Does he qualify? Is he fit for purpose? I used to respect Napo so much. I used to think that beyond the fact that one name kasa, the gift of speech. But I also didn't know he can talk loosely like that. Who could platform so kase? NDC for comedy at Asopwa Kumadi. How do you expect people to take you serious and not call you a lunatic? If you stand on a public platform, you say that a political party has killed pastors.
Muzafa Bandi, where do I down Romaya now? Where he be say lunatic and Nessa when it did.
Lunatic and Yadi Atemo, where you'll be an Ivy Mukano.
Oh, the Batana Napuajun Munkano.
That be Menkata Napu.
Ah,
Message will be could platform so. A political party like NDC, Eku Asofo, Eku Edinsifoa. I didn't know the Peter Ghanaian and fees away lunatic. Napodia, Baby Ojinano, will still continue to respect him because he's a running mate of a political party. Today, he's a senior party member of the MPP in terms of hierarchy. We respect our colleagues and we respect our brothers. But where you reach should determine your action. By this time, I expect the running mate of the MPP, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Beye, Vice President. He's never spoken like this before. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama was a Vice President. He never spoke like this before. Markwesi Amisata was a Vice President and a running. He never spoke like this before. Yeah, but the Anapoka Kai Koidia, what the other call from Sao. So, be a Wobedi Vice President. You should be having a conversation, say, a common at the Ghana for. At the end, you bear the Adriania to home table. And Rantia woman ye Jumania. 10 year bear, no money Jumaya. A quanya ye, 10 year bear near bear. Galamja Yakasin so as say, or as say, 10 year bear, no woman has to woman. That is the conversation of the Ghanaian people. Her Excellency, Professor Jenano Pukajiba, or Kato in the ones who do be a tender. Nana, can you point to me? Say, Professor Jenano Pukajiba, Aka Sempia, which me, I can say, I'm not empty, and I say, Tia will be that. That wasn't how he was brought up. She wasn't saying like that. She represents the pedigree of her title. She represents the academic excellence of her personality. But when your actions defeat your title that you hold, it's a disgrace and it's a shame. And the MPP should be worried about it, that this is the kind of character they have made a running mate to be contesting the election. And I know attach Yanko Khan, someone can where you are also lawyer. I mean, Yakuma Malek, a reply one. After one also Mutikwapai, Bawumia and Yipakuna. No, Bawumia is not a Muslim. Mr. Mustafa Hamid said, I want to Bawumia running mate. No, and now one on say, on training Bawumia in Islam. Mustafa Hamid. So when somebody says that Bawumia is not a Muslim, it's a fact. And I've said it before that any day Bawumia will recite a Quranic version, I will resign as the Deputy General Secretary. If you go and say things like this as senior party members, now I'm not here a reply. You have people sitting at the Ghana Police Service and writing to individuals and inviting them. Where have we reached in this country? And now John Dumelu, any Lydia last and Koye debate. John go through home. No more friendly V8 crump for V8 crump. You know, the Lydia. Then now person who now be DMP. After our times they apologize. Who himself police patrol headquarters, CID headquarters. Actual letter the Akoti Vitre say, or mu investigate on that matter. But now one Napoka say, NDC Kweku and so forth there. Police for now you didn't. What kind of hypocrisy is this? What kind of hypocrisy is this? Move by intimidate and 3 months to election. So these people cannot be trusted with governance. They have abused power so much and MPP. Hey, most of the businessmen in the MPP are only praying for NDC to come to power. MPP probably are the ones supporting the NDC to win election. And then MPP, what we want so and incorporate anymore, but the to my NDC. Because we agree that this government is, excuse my language, the most insensitive, the most reckless, the most corrupt, the most fraudulent government that has ever happened to the people of Ghana. President Akufo-Addo constitutes our biggest regret as a nation. Sir, 80 years old man, you have supervised this fraud scheme stealing, the fraud of the public purse, taking what belongs to the nation without conscience. What they need. And when we say it, they want to come and intimidate anybody. Isn't that we almost say, many yamin there. So they are funny. National Omuntu Twunku and normal level. Yeah, say I'm Robert. You have people who think like this. Can they kill anybody? Have we gotten that bad? Thank you for making me a Trabema camp for her. The national security are planning say leading members of the MPP into Twunku before election. Ade man. Now that is the conversation. Disregard anything Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia says because he doesn't have credibility. He is not there. He simply cannot overturn the tragedy his own government has put us in. And we are saying, sir, if Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia can implement at least one of his policies before election, we'll take him some more serious. Because he is not a minister. He is not an assembly member. He is not a DC. He is not an MPP office. He is the leader of the party today. He wields a lot of influence. He is the bearer of the MPP. He also doubles as the vice president of the Republic of Ghana. Let him at least put some impact on the title that he holds as a vice president. Let him convince people, say, the position of vice president is a very influential position, so that we'll take him serious. And so these kind of people are trying to rebrand themselves. They are trying to lie. They are trying to do everything. People who came to tell you will protect the public purse, they are stealing the purse away. Mr. National Service Secretariat, the National Service personnel. Independence, okay.
Yeah.
What put him run Tenica? 7 months. Do you defraud your own people like this? Nurses, trainees. Who will be some nurses for our woman school since 2016, basing there. Women will pay new one year allowances month to month since they were in school. Go and ask them. You have these Chacha for are walking about and telling you that they will break the 8, and you want us to take them serious. So what system net waba? So what towa for Obama woman? Tell you team. So Ade Akye, what you to Milo, what you to Fuela? Call to Obama MPP. We are Kuyanina and then untimin to fertilizer, untimin to Kantia, untimin to a condemn one. To Obama MPP. In a team. I feel where I know being said will be a show system net waba. About one in so, Abaya a woman in so, Abaya woman so yamin so. And when the wicked rule, the righteous ultimately suffer. We are Muslim, we are Christian, we are Dinsinio, we are Yamiba. The whole bra, not just a Obonsam and so. And we must get rid of them and say, you devil, go away from me. Let us say that to the MPP. Let us say that to President Akufo-Addo. Let us say that to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Matthew Poku Pempe. Say, you devil, go away from me.
And now question, Baba say, sir, yeah, sure, Niama were enumerating regarding Ode Akye Abia Abano Nkoyi, Amamwoni Nkoyi Enua. And then Obi say, why not accept the debate? Nankasa Niama we na. That will be a major and one of the greatest platforms. Mubenya namudia advance sa debate ni argument ya mama saying say yes indeed. And she say to tiena nkoyi.
Oh, minia. Ghana for swan sound. Enya ape ni akokot na classroom e bisa say one na obeto abaman. Ozopo na wo de oju salary wo hu de esi. Wo de ka akoto filling station. For la wo to no ye mu so. Have you bought fuel at that price before? Who got Milo? Who got sugar? Also, do you ask yourself, Utalaga waji, Nina better Milo, Captain Bakope? Do you need a debate to vote? MPP for Enra and Nano, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Koye stakeholder engagement. Ewo Kakwe. Wama copy free President Mahama and the community engagement at the bar say. Answer me your manifesto. Bebe ya poa ya friend building the Ghana we want. Young Kunku T Ghana for. Near here woman how. Near first solution because that is the responsibility of government. So it wasn't surprising, sir. Yeah, or yes, that for New Year, the whole country will share next for teacher for a magazine for. In fact, 24-hour economy chrono. Oko Kumasi magazine. All they needed was light. Once for light, two as a year, a bit of our more, one year you manage, and the better no more you Kawaba Sawadi. And so, when you have done all this, you acquire your manifesto. No more acquire your manifesto. No manifesto, no Ghana for rejected. Not Sunday, one acquire supplementary manifesto. Ghana for answer rejected because Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia said, "There are Ghana for bringing now. There was some problems meaning now. Obedi president at then obey. If you have a flag bearer thinking like this, will you go and debate with him? Flag bearer or your vice president, this is mentality. Say, she has solved a semi Nana Ghana for who told one. Then may president a problem men a mess of. Will you go and vote for that person? This is a flag bearer talking. Number two, Yabo approving NDC. We have a responsibility to convince Ghanaians that we can solve the people's problem. But MPP has a responsibility to account for what they did with 8 years. Laws now, one village, one dam, Sikano, Ewahin. One district, one factory, Sikano, Ewahin. Agenda 111, Ewahin. One constituency, $1 million, Ewahin. Yet is Sikano to accommodate, Ewahin. I will use the ANAS principle, Ewahin. Teachers are suffering. What is their state today? Nurses are suffering. Journalists are suffering. Farmers are suffering. What has the MPP done about this in the last 7 years? They haven't accounted that one. And they are saying debate. Let them go to Akosombo and account to the people of Akosombo and the Volta region about the spillage. Let them go and account. Let them go to Ashanti region and account why they got their vote in 2016 and abandoned Ashanti region, only empowered individuals to be showing pomposity in Ashanti town. Let them go and account. Omunko Swami, Momunka explaining to Swami magazine for I didn't know where Ashanti MPP stronghold. No more benches for not 7.5 years from the woman. Womunko accounting Makoko for I didn't know about so 7.5 years. Ashanti region na Koko every year. I didn't know Koko Jumano Egu. I buy and dog. I buy any spray. I buy any free Koko board any free. If we have one ebre, no one Jacoton Waboka. Let's go and account to the people of Ashanti region why Koko sector is collapsing. Let them account to the people of Ghana. Say, I planting for food and jobs. I jump for banners. Oh no, you plan. I no, you say revise planting for food and jobs. Phase 2. Is it not the same minister who shamelessly wrote that we have shortage of grains in Ghana? Is it not a shame that a young man, Yaduwaya Agric minister, your legacy is that under you there's famine that come to Ghana for? Let them account. And here one and none one kojina. That radical said, planting for food and job was a successful government policy. Planting for food and job, ye do. Into say a do. No more what we are for. I didn't know come home. Don't we have evidence? Say a buying penny for a ton fertilizer. Yeah, they work we are for and they're planting for food and job. Don't we have evidence? Let them account to Ghanaians. Cocoa smuggle. One on the shade, a buying penny MPP penny for the shade that almost smuggle cocoa. Let them account to the people of Ghana. What debate? IEA annual debater. Ghana won't even this. It's even an insult to a Ghanaian who is hungry. And then if you want to see the kind of hardship these people have brought, go to churches and check their accounts. Go to churches. and check the tithe they collect. Check the offering that people offer to God. God is the most feared man on earth. Go and check, sir. Are people able to go and donate to God? Then you can know that is the real economy. The real economy in teacher near according to salary on to mean panto cement, on to mean panto iron rod. And also crano, they see our top cement one bagger and do first at the year. And Kapia Boga, Yapiso, and Yapuno. Let them account to the people of Ghana. Who got top foil in there? Yen be south, NDC, MPP, overturn about thing. Let them account to the people of Ghana why we got this far. I didn't know President Akufo-Addo Nebusi afford here. One enjoy 80 million land cruiser back on Edisa Kunya. Now come the Ghana for. Let them explain. Let them explain. Say, I didn't know Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia a top backs I can see. See our Danish celebrity of our time. Abra, Mame Fua womu the hospital omunya healthcare. And ma womu omunya healthcare. Yamayu awobu school. They don't get free pass. Don't we have a shameful system in place? A young vice president here. What you offered Ghanaians in the last 7 years have been celebrity behaviors. Celebrity behaviors. Nothing impactful. Social media, second lady. Social media. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia only what we can remember her for is her dress code in a poor country like Ghana. In a Ghana where people cannot get birth in the hospital, you have your vice president's wife being a celebrity who showcased fashion. Let the MPP explain. Let Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia explain why he went to the north and lied to the people of Yendi and the people of Palugu that he was going to build a dam, only for us to spend $11 million without a single block. Let them explain. We don't have to go to IEA. All right. Say that to the people of Ghana.
Well, in a minute, the Inquisitor today, front page. What much more better was a Moses and Money Electoral Commission, a bay meeting, Padia. Just say you channel live, so Olympic Games, of course, Paris, and as a Ghana and Angola, Moshe one. I have any life no son as a Money Electoral Commission bay meeting. More penny life for sir. Why?
Electoral Commission, Juma, 1 year. The bedrock of Womo Juma is transparency. The one tongue we are. The Electoral Commission need to be a woman Ghana for. And they represent transparency and fairness. And near ma, you discover. I want to be here tomorrow. Says you are almost suspended. District director in Pusiga. There is more that will give to them. If they are not afraid and they think that it was a mistake and Ghanaians should take them serious, let them telecast Ghana. The Electoral Commission have shown that they are afraid of Ghanaians. They have something to hide. Particularly when the MPP will say want to break the 8. But people's names are being deleted. People's names are being illegally transferred. And the MPP is lifted. So you ask yourself, say, are these people who are saying we are breaking the 8 and now my father? And answer, and near my ACT or voters register, no, they stand to benefit. Also, the current voter register that we have is not fit for purpose. They have fraudulently manipulated it. They have criminally interfered with it.
Then me say, Matidia, easy say, demand no any possible.
Yeah, but we have shown that the NDC want to be fair to Ghanaians, but if he doesn't want to be fair to Ghanaians, and it's near Kadebia said that the BBC 2024 election, ya bomb, yes, saying, I said, on Sheni Dian
Okay.
MPP NDC Kuba. Ghana have suffered for 7 years. What no Ghanaian want to see is conflict. Yes, sir, so Japonia police who are Ghana has saying. You must rise up. One uniform car, one you import China uniform, Minister of Defense, Ade. You cannot defend a criminal. You cannot defend a syndicate of fraud. You cannot abuse power in favor of people who are against the republic. Look, the public enemies are the ones in Jubilee House. They are public enemies. They are a source of petty and pain. These are not people you defend them. Let us have a transparent election process. MPP is running away. Yeah, the leaking Kropodi, MPP is running away. It's not possible. So we better not proceed. No waiting logging in at headquarters. No one transfer names. It is not possible. It doesn't make sense. It is somebody at the Electoral Commission's headquarters who must manipulate in terms of hierarchy of data, a data that is in family staff more than Kokodia Koposiga. It is not possible, sir. A district officer in AAE constituency can transfer over 3,800 people out of the constituency at that level. It can only take somebody at headquarters. So you see, there are some actors and characters within the Electoral Commission who are perpetrating electoral crime of fraud, illegal interference with the document called Provisional Voters Register. What we have today will be a source of confusion in this country if we are supposed to use this document and the poster of Boss Manasare for the 2024 election. One the country Wali election, so and the court nullified, and the nullification occurred as a result of what they call electoral irregularities. MPP, Electoral Commission can supervise one more election. That is the reward. So you see, the commissioner may be innocent. The deputy commissioners may be innocent. But is it everybody that is innocent? We don't know. You cannot say that you know. And to me, I see any audit. Any more transparent with what we do. Let us make Ghanaians part of the conversation. Electoral Commission is the boo. Meanwhile, you hear any petri and Zania Kotelekasi. There be a press conference or Electoral Commission headquarters. Adentina meeting the Muslim journalists by Albert Samubi. Have they got to hide?
Mustafa, Yanasi no pay na beyond what Musa Munye, more any other means be a mobile fast say, said the Amoka say, voters register no.
Okay,
Problem ne woman able to me resolve.
Ya two woman. You say, Otto Ajamwafo, now what to Bamonizoko. And that year, ye Electoral Commission to. I'm a woman who said, and someone is to a voter register and a mistake, a deliberate, a intentional. This is to advise the elements within the military and the police who think that they will interfere in the election to advise themselves. Because clearly, the Electoral Commission is not doing what is right. And if they dare do the wrong thing, will not come out of the election clean. Because I saw the one hour camp, MPP who NDC who. So one year will go to an election where the soldiers at the barracks will begin to take political picture. The police officers we have, MPP forum, NDC forum, they don't do things right. We'll go into the election where you have NDC police and you have MPP police. If they don't do the right thing, and anybody thinks that better police headquarters are intimidated to be they should advise themselves, because we will not agree. The NDC of 2020 is not the NDC of today. The NDC of today is willing, ready, battle out our rights. The NDC of today is willing to stand up and man up to oppression. The NDC of today is willing to speak out for Ghanaians to hear. The NDC of today has the passive support of all Ghanaians that we must change this government, but it must be through an election.
All right.
Let no one, and I mean let no one, including the presidency, think that they can use any force, any form of manipulation, any other means than what is lawful to win an election. And I can say to them, with the support of the NDC fraternity, say, nobody will be a president in Ghana 2025 as a result of a flawed, rigged election. At best, you'll be managing your own political party and not the Republic of Ghana. We will not agree. We will do the right thing, and the right thing is what will take us into this election. So you see, Kwame, offer. If the Electoral Commission has nothing to hide, why is it running away from the public? Yen who irregularities, then you come out, yen discuss or begum. Your person who near Mana Sana, Yababigam, because they are administrative in nature. No one my date says, sit, you don't meeting. Meeting Daniels when you are press conference. With your deficient credibility and integrity, your illogical display of criminal behaviors towards the voters register. What about a press conference to defend yourself? And you have given room for a lot of questions. And that's okay. Let the public see what we are going to present to you. You are running away from that one.
Mustafa.
What have they got to hide?
Yeah, that's
What is it that the MPP and the Electoral Commission is running away from? Why?
Yeah. What we say there, we will get the answers from the Electoral Commission, certainly. And yes, what Pastor Maka and Yami are catching from Anti. They as well have heard, and yes, you are responsible. Akasimadu Nanon Kruma about 10 to 9. 101.7 Ade Akye Abia OKFM. Mustafa Bandi, Deputy General Secretary NDC, and the Nanachi Komo a while ago, no. And on the line, Deputy Communication Director, the Mawas Namanu Kwedia by NPP, Jennifer Quinn. Abapa Mache.
What's off from you too now? So who to say?
Oh, Nyamiadum. Yako, and they said in view.
Well, some quite friend that make us a few and other mammy. Oh, once much be.
Oh, make a trail of Nanko.
I can't show for winning a number. Once and you will meet besides it to my catcher and that.
Oh, my friend Nanko.
Mamma, you be here for me TV. So, Mamma, I said, you be didn't TV. Mustafa Bandi city and what comes almost 1 hour. Also, dear, as some accounts will be no Ghana 40 you. Also, dear. Tell me what's a meeting in the night.
Said, you're born commoja. I'll Memphis Central now.
And come on, dear, and way out.
Was it?
The common deal in some of kind by 1 hour and a year, the moody and a year. No, I want to say, I won't interview one to say.
Oh. Now, let me be so, say, Mura. Dr. Lai Mamadou Baumia. And now Obama, yes, Saint here. Can you manage John Dramani, Mamma, into me accepting in your debate, no? Nina, Gina, say, can you manage John Dramani, Mamma, and Pefe says, one more tenacia, head to head, and Puntunuma against him, Puntunuma. And you'll be back, you go explain tire.
No, correct.
And intina, 1% or badges so I'm a debating about Sanda Mustafa said, I be antisa. Na near ma debate no one back of moon now, and a Ghana for any some dada. I want to near when you hear a question, the question now. Ghana for here debate and sound woman. And then what the NPP and the NDC now at the NDC near ma or my ye. And near, the Mustafa Khan and dear Jenny, on the matter form.
But the air to form. And the homes will be at the moment will be out of form. And somehow kind about 95% in I think will be the no fun who in Hoko. Mammy watching, I'm Sancha Cassim free about Cassim. And I don't cook for a flag bearer, Dr. Mahmoud Baumir, and a vice presidential candidate in Apuko. Or no pan or the corner sister in the and okay. It's much more maybe because I only put that symptoms from where dear. So ya duma or Chinana or 2 million. And your crime, mammy, 21st September. Oh, Kuchi Kumasi. Santasio Bossy Road on the Stressado phone in our mammy jammy. Now I'm in Katama Brewery. But here, Minia Bema Mustafa Bandi. It's quite unfortunate. And Sembo who is free and Mubaya, any free party executive for. There was a more become. I was a more high, I see, I send with the son of Hinenu, and I will send a Tiami and I inquire and Tian Common DNA and some of the son, Mammy Chilla in communication. And you be behind your baby sour over Castle. The one once a month. There and away did you be some media, Mammy Conam Sabe be more. My baby Yamu. 2024, I can't a new 90 days, I was a 90 days. Your cocoa twab and your quick and before. NDC now over 27 years. A common more rolling time. And you are mills, or mean baby cop. A riding form currency. You are mamma, or say, or then your coupons, so then your name. Or baby, man, penny. It will also come one. And in fear, what do I man, some Ghana high see your politics. You know, let's say. It's almost 27 years. Oka President Kufuor and Nana Danko Kufuor be boom 16 man was 27. Still Kromo de Yaka. It's a cast you break 8 now on calculation I'm an so for a shut down yet news. In the Kuntia, ye can't see break 8 no. Ye are not far foul. A no more MPP by a year. Any the Gusua ye. Any the idea and Saka ye no. Yen to me ya ho. Emma yen yanum NDC form a fa or mine. No more retrogress or mine and quality. Tea. Amanyukum you know Ghana. Bakuye the New Patriotic Party. Na bakuye NDC. There's a clear difference between the two political parties. The New Patriotic Party say me me ba. Mema Ghana for 17 form ko konanim kura nwia. Me do mbegyina pempensu bi anipa ho behind no. Na konya ba bi mama toaso aya kuduru ba bia temamufo ho betom. Ye nyina nim se ye developing country. Ye developed country. Which ye nyina ye bompa ye se ye betinya kwakodu developed country say afoforo so beba ye ho abekọ ye ho moa. Obi anim MPP ne betinya ye saade no. And NDC party so ye party a oboba ombe progressive oman no wo ma de asan ye timfie nwotwe. Na bibia ye de ensa ka bibia ye yato obi a o ma besesa no. Ye ni ko ma ne ye residing kati tu omofo. Omo chairman general wo tu omofo se. Munya tam to o ma tike post ama mo ho no na mo nkonko ye adwuma. So destiny nanim na be kasa se we na say complacency ye adwuma. So who said the New Patriotic Party ye campaign. Who said ye ton ye nsempa. Campaign we ye a campaign of ideas or more NDC for na kind. They say ideas in ye betre. A communication. O ko bodon komi ento se no de abapi atoto e friend say ya say wo ho. E na de e fresh abeti dia ye aduane wo ho. Fresh ni MPP ye koton. Ghana forces said your maya moneyama. So what interview so what street nyina. Obia small can say one day when ya hwe kwa fan kai the New Patriotic Party obekai free SHS. Obia ni mu say the policy be ba the implementation ube initiate ube mana ye adwuma no it comes with its own flaws and ya maybe be fra as time goes on na o tete dey free home. Mr. Fabandi ko be kasa no yes one send hwe ko jai na oposa ne nsem. Untimi nkasa bibia ni ho a MPP abaya asai na num kasa nyina na MPP ni mo baya asai omo kan kire Ghana mindset. But ko street media for wo mo ankasa media aligned to the NDC ko street. So omo ko akokasa. Na omo ko akokotie ni mu nsem na ke dia baba ye headline e wo mu newspaper review so na say wo mu news headline so be read dia. Enkomo Ghana for mo abonten MPP for mo Saturday ye campaign e kan nyina no say woman ni hwe kom be dem pipias no omo di free SHS be dey e beta ye nyina nim se free SHS timamufo bi ai omo nyina nim sade ra baba boa atichafo no bi ye nyina wo Ghana ha nkonwa ne ne ma ye gege omo unnecessarily ene ma omo gege a ne nke begu ade ne nim asini nyina akwakoda ye ba ye na because ye started free SHS from 2017 tino na schools adan na wo se ebu ha ye expand ne ma nkwala ne timi kom se sia me di wudi nkomo for the past 2 years so do when you know aso perform one once you said double track no and kakra ye day afri ho ti kom ha no mba ka kire ye say ombesi 260 schools they gave us 33 schools and now most of them were day schools when they could have built dormitories near the Abia expansion sent a free SHS by betting accommodating quite more one anye but and there o ma da o mu bia broni amenne bia ye di nkomo ye kasa wo manya ho ye pekwan ba nya be review ye pekwan ba ye be betwam ha ba kan binom ma me ma school ba ko for example Kumasi highway to Sunyane ko bi wo afọ no south east fena di jama ukopotri ko puku ko ho na wo mbe si e blocks no ba ko wo on sabonkum so ho sa so free Kumasi kwa na me ye part time so se nkwala no pon no mo nam kwa ho because the school connect to about 5 and I say in Krasian to wo nyina a nkwala no ba school no mo pon no nam kwa ho ko na se trainer se e ko twam bro ne na hafo akoko di wo anom ne ade na se twifa nkwala no so yinya nkwala ba akokora gya ye no ba tan yam sese na so man konda mu se e blocks no enye Nyamom de na wasan komo de kan wo sika o mo de see ye. Now we calculation na na kebetimi yesi boarding houses ni ade aka ho manye. And no now we had a problem with it. But no whereby ya obi aye free SHS. Mustafa Bandi ntimi kan kire me say. Ne wo fa bi en benefit ye. That's pure hypocrite. Me wa be dia to me ni atom. Me hu me say me de mani atofom. Almost started Dr. Baumia or your concept. Dr. Baumia, what na mo anu okurikuri. Mame kasem bi ntiro. So be any penumwa. And that's what will be a noon. And so assume genti is dining active. Then I want to mean and our Peace Council Committee, a few political parties, from the 2 years so. Or mobile almost assume almost for 7 December elections. Yera Kwesikodia, a General Secretary, the CEO of the party. I catch almost say NPP. We are meant for peace. We are ready for peace. We always want peace. It's 2024 abaye kwakotui. And yet and nami ye so wo yo ne be yede ebeba. It is so ma be catch there ya de asundue ne ye wodada. Ye hu adwuma. Na se ye be kaye 2012 ye court. You ba tuguba mu to Ghana for political parties for say. Elections are won at the polling station. It is some Mustafa Bandi be kaye nyina. Abado ye we ne wo polling station. Obi ankoye na adwuma. NPP the first BTNT, ye training and kwala, momako political election day, or moko grounds, I could about one any amason. Me have been part of it since a year. It's ye than kwala at the classroom. It's now what they say. Abani ya two, ya kind of say, Nipa never two, Nipa never kind, won't try to say. Sabra no more than Kofu, good damn, Kako continue to come with him, Pegana, dear, here. The 2 days, I got to a banana letter commission, Bobana. Or no Quabrania be dry in a bed 3 times, abe, my friend, and try the cover for food, I bet disturb electoral processes, now, part of a bata. Now, police is war, Ghana, your dear taxpayers' money, I could train you. Upeso money day, how do they bring peace to and sanity to baby? Sa or you in a year. Now, what they say, went 20, and Kasakasa, not several will be crossed from why the 101 cents, you know. Yay NPP for young Mabby Bia Senti, NCT, and young Kuala day. Akasa. General Secretary Council, Chairman of the committee, or Sasama Wakanatua Kumaso. Committee, no mind you, political parties in our room. Mimi Abema, oh, the refinity crime for a member of parliament from NDC by the Ninian. When you need one for Fefe, you for you normal course. Now you have a deputy general secretary of a opposition party. Now, Ube Jinabonte, that can't be a white year. The also bow by ye. What you buy, you bet you communipa, won't call police station for 1 man and Yamako, Fako delight so. It was so radio, no. Then people, friends, NBC, Libya, baby, can't say after 2024 elections on 7 December, who would NPP Libya fear, or quite see fear, cum, a few for more when I'll send you the video. They are just putting fear in the ordinary people in order for them not to go and join the queue. They did the same thing. They did the same thing in 2016. Me, I mean, Abama Kokuba and the TV, so bois. They do because it's all my way in 2016. Fee. Some of these comments, apart from say, being sarcastic, and I say, be a young someone a ball mine. And young Koma, da. I was here doing Kanka election year because we'll be Obama when you feel. But at the end of the day, no Ghana, ya bakupa ye day, ye go. Ya kwa tuaba. Fanyama so be bra. What the other say? Oba or Nini Kuna da Bemo and a done and ma. Ya Kunya say. 24 hour. I don't want to give credence to that 24-hour economy. Nia Benya say. The same, you're John Romani Mama 24-hour economy. What time soon? Sorry, never seen a quadruma, also cochicha. Fresh meat the Akomaja Tari. Now, who call you bedding classy? Who free fear now? Who could bedding class? Let's all call who Komaja Tabiani. For I'm put to and you may be to put to a dear Jumaba, Rantamabasa, also of us for the other Fidigata. You have a clubbing, you have a cock club anopa, Cockman, you running 24-hour economy. Who we are, would get wolf to Tiwiase, and one common quan a woody, number Mukuko Bonket and Kete. Na mama munko manke tenkete na to nko koma na wie na sika san nko ne yamohwe na omuntu bie mu a na wato nkukobuo no na oto nkukobuo no ya na so to de no sase ndem ni from na da bi o twa ntan se kom ye den ede no 2 years ago 2022 we are seeing now in fact COVID 4 years ago we are seeing now which Ghana cannot exempt itself from it. We cannot isolate ourselves from it.
Jenny, ubejina sama me kakra won.
Okay.
Na wadaroma wafaye wadmaku be fi ne mura kwa pro ene. Enti yepese ene ne ti nkomo yite wabeke ansa wo studio enti ye ne ti nkomo yite ye wi a yebesa nso aba na wadaroma bebia udru ye no akai mayen na ye ba ya to aso efiri wadaroma.
But more Fatima Moate.
Pa Jose.
Of Amanakima me.
Ah, yo.
Do you want some and Casabidas?
Yeah, that's it. No, grab up on some 5 minutes after 9. Now, Yanni Jennifer Quinn, Deputy Communication Director, NPP, and na a bonko moin. Yabehu do on with the Anen Como Bonaca Crana, Yaba Studio near ne Deputy Communication Director. Mampenya Bedi Tree. Dr. Alhaji Mamadou Baumia Campaign Team, Deputy Communications Director. Yaw Adumaku Befi. And then they can say the latest from say Oda latest from Swa, or sorry, I no pay. Wa won soon so said the city, yen soon so papa. Yen that latest from son sorry. Empty moon can say, Mimuya mea, Mehonam yamia. I didn't some yen that latest from some dear Chia yen can say, me call catesman to me and na. There are letters from Son Yana Dancy DNA. Name of your letters from Son Dancy DNA say. Ah, me call the name when I'm yammy yapa, but me sorry, yes, I mean, who is me also. Me, I make what the Naza menin bin to me cotton letters from Sono. Me die, me who be cry me die. Alam craboy and Yanyam Yadoman command. Letters from Nono. The letters from So, Nanya the experience of rejuvenation. And refreshing. Obes sorry, Demuno. No one young warden for Friday Koyajuma. Yea, any letters from Boshe. Experience it, don't be told. Letters from your partner for life or Brabo Munyonko 0302 231 155 262 and 0322 00 8499. Kwa your showroom wo omaya fa na bebia kwajo de na daso menye ohonam ene oni pedua bro da mattress ana foam papa so e latest form 7 after 9 of your admaku be fiatena se of your majen
mejo so mira
na boko de
onya me cry
ye sia ye na ache
no cry ja ye ni pe de be ni aduru ba bia na ye honam dudu yen ma me nyina fidie so na me nchiatie for ene de ja eye social media won't me chia ahwefo nso so na me nchia eye ma sorry for na o mo ase 7-day Adventist aso for nimpanifo na me na eye MPP for penifo so ase na mo sentwerefo etitiriu eye eha me yare kakra no da bia ni wa Kwame Nkrumah emfre da bia ni ono mo a Isaac Usu aduemi ana osofo Kwame Amoh mo mfre mo akire odo ahoden na bapa na yesreso nyame o hye nwuma pase no obewie no nkonimdiem eye menua Dr. Ankra ono so obehwem hospital ono kra de no osu ntem se duru ba bie no
Dr. Charles Ankra
yes oye menua pa o Legon
Okay,
eduru ba bie no metise na oye appeal bi meda wo nyina ase but nyame adom ahoden no ho
adanyame ase
yero aba omia oye obi a sebe or appreciate good work and he rewards accordingly and he medanasi when another uncle Kufuado and chief of staff any obia minua ya da masi yero aduchum I say ya so hwe na ya re no be hadwena me ha metua bibia me do be ko UK me so da bi
education minister
oh yes that is the extent minua ko fiofosu nep konongo this year ene minua scholarship secretary at King's Lageman penifo no de mechanics ene mejani sen me mpesema ya yepemu anopai de me twam na metie me ofa ase minua ba Jennifer Queen no me hunu se MPP o da ache The articulation is so clear. And an adrenaline so assemble a flow. Edia Benia noa. Yent na so in check. But so when him before a sanwa, na a poor communication, no. Yama ubia quine, Yama Kufuado, his excellency Nana, obey a president, and say, Yama ubia quine, and ubia in communication. A comia delegate, winkwa. Now I do believe that Yanso we no sana ebeyeno, ya guso eye. Me pacho, where dear, me bonny tell. Near Edikai. Metie mini ande say Mustafa
Bandi.
Oh yes.
No utio.
Oh, na me ntie say. Okay FM. Okay FM and few other stations. Nti wo sore no antie dia. Anu a mini nua Kwame kasai. Ya me ese me ba. Ene ese ne ho fa no Kwame o so umpa ya de gu ho ma me no onyame no onyina so na so mpagyaw. Na yi sanhia. We die mi betwam. Nti smetia ma fra Jennifer sa babiem. Na brepamu no yebesia ba ne Mustafa kasa ye minua eye hubua ekasa osofo eye hubua ekasa hubua kasa
se no kire sen
wo ehubo wa na to ne ntase ye nya nhaba to na se no ana campaign na se no ana sie du nkatia hya ase ye press conference ana na ma hemfo mo nkasa nkire kufu ado ne MPP se o munya akonwa no mfa mayen we ba na enti asie du nkatia pani ba bi okoduri bible se pani trim na nyansa wo ka to na bro na wo 70 years you na say ya na bekoso aye 2008 you did it ekoduru ba bi e pasum due no eje mu de mamu enti ofri se no akwahye obata kari kokko ye woni green nyina ho honom you only green wo ho you only black and yellow ho na sebie son once bitten twice shy onu wie ye no ana mi ni omo to aso enti no mu free say election no aho kira e kan wi asema ne kan Ghana nti no ene emabuni emrantie ebe yi omo so we de ebe fa ne la enti na to omo ne yi but omo ku omo ni no mu face reality no omo no say say campaign no enough from Ghana for decide on MPP. Eniama miensentra ni edi kan pa no yan candidate His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Eni swadi huna owo no ebi ni baby. Ena nya ni swadi huna fe no obeyo waye bida yese ba ku different na fatna ko no. This young man ye bra pani etimi the digitalization aba ena move Ghana na nse wante Kamala American vice president.
Yeah, or your presidential candidate.
One tiasmo kan fa you say drones ho. Bawumia o. They na bisu see di betwa no for no. America for see wo mu besua wo Ghana. Say MPP ba ye ton wo man ni yie. Na say wante Tony Blair. National identification na Yeru Akufo de ba ye ndisi fo jaye no. Yeru Bawumia ni Yeru Akufo ado asahye mokina no. Wo mu wi ni ya no say they should study yes. No mama de national identification besua. Minua MPP ba ye di dimpam wo man no. Wo mu de wo mu ba ye di dum so na eba.
Wo fa ya. We de ansa na obeku anim no. Kanema Penny John Dramani Mahama namna proposo.
Yes.
Kofa digitalization ba ye na akofa satim yaba. Ne samu ana wo kan ba ko ne se. Mampeni abedi akira wotu franka de ama NPP. Dia na wose Ghana for emfa ehwe no enimu no. Emfa nyanyina so hu se wo be ya amanyosem eye economy.
Yes.
Economy no. Na economy na ba ne san a se afedia wakasa wanka economy ni hu asem na digitalization ade wo hu se amambu economy den chen classroom dia no ana
se mechanic no a enkasema me yi ano no ke different but ene no on say certificate we ekutami me de koma GJ for ni ahase Association of Ethical Communicators and Media Practitioners wa wofa unua ya me no ye tia kwatia line ene de keka ho ene ne KT ane na debi we nso ye Foundation for Good Manners and Public Speakers ene nti no sebe se makofa oyidi a okasa na osen munyambam sente saade a na nso crowd de agakwa nya awokwa minua digitalization no eye adwuma wi a eye na de die na eba ede na eba enye sika enti sa economy no otiase pa no a
There will be no better economy in recent times without digitalization. And now many way. A UK for Omudua bro. Omudua banche. Oil omutubi. And so almost catch and yet digitalization. And now many way. America. Almost 24 hour omu ye nyinano. And yet your mama dear what can say. Monsona humachinja mo yere namunko. Name mo told them 24-hour economy. Media koye. So the digitalization is the basis. One, Ejuma de Badechino is going to strengthen the economy. The Atosibium, one of the key is going to fight corruption. Can it DVLA over no bit baby? Fatakubra na minye ni say mau. Passport office, another set, Fakakrabra minye ni temau. Eya uko ECG. Fatakubra menye ntema and through digitalization no is curbing corruption ana meboana there to be through digitalization no and amaye security system no but mean say very soon is going to be better because obi nkodi awu e wo sabronum no abehye askanti askore obra yenhu no and enya capital say wia enu ntina ndc for wo mo fight against national identification because of boninti and into digitalization no so we say question no I'll pardon him because sebi ebia no unpacking kind so if you were somebody said the Bible or smart for podcast say ye matter kind there you will have known say digitalization precedes economy. And if you want to economy especially or manya ye agrarian economy agriculture cocoa anyone no buy any dey kro number of no pa de maye no yan so no ye jasra no anye bia so mawrewu and it will go digitalization like the white people enti na MPP ni yan ye ba ye hunu ni ye makan dwenhwe kan that is it but men trust me nia ye ko ayina reality no aba omuso no ato amni atemnidie hwe na anu ye se edu nketia ko eastern region bo ade ba ko timi bo ho ban anya hwe kura ne miamia won nkaye min condemn so John mama ba wanya hwe but ade ba ko bo onu betimi akai wantimi anka ho asem min kaso mo manifesto yi only saw the totu de na inferior to yen de no nanso ba ko bo mo anka betimi aka asi edu nkatia na munyina no wo instigate mabunu no ene entokwa besi ena hunu se sa drip na aba no o mampani akufu ade picture ho a montete ntokwa ba ene ode nam meanwhile nipa wo kasa se si edu nkatia yire ntra Ghana da me no kasa ni yire te Canada ene ne ma onu ani nua odi nachi oye mayor Cote d'Ivoire enti ade no ba de ade a ogbo ne matu amu a onu amu oye mehin no wafa se kwa no wafa Cote d'Ivoire na eja to man ni mu basabe Bible can pefe
but of as o kan say na nya ne say anwa na
the me can say ya de reality one ne nim say ne yire ntra Canada or Canada ene ne ma netesi ya ne ya busuafo ya yire ne ya ma wa haidi a menia ya yire ne ya ma wa haidi a ya busua wa haidi a obadwene masafo wa haidi a 7-day Adventist obadwene ahwekan
of ya mienum ni ma yanka say ana me ye ti haidi ya tesemo ya tie but we don't know
me da se metemo ase dissociate yourself from it but the point ni say menim say communication as a communication person no credibility is of a me megina ntwa ntroda yemu sase nanum wa na okọ Canada no ya okọ she makaba na yiri wona na okọ ne ma Canada na okro enti ano no de ho but yamfo ya no nto nkyai ye ka ko yanimo no ehu ato omoso ani nti no menua eniema omo ye no emoa utie de adwo mama his excellency ono so wo ka ayen tokwasem ye na de besi na Mustafa Bandi de no kra de menua sabe abofra sua pani enti ono so ka bia watwafu omo atwafufuo na atoyim enti menua eniema omo de ye no ba ko no we call it astroturfing uni astroturf there be no no ho na in propaganda na negative campaign ye ka astroturfing na need near baako any bandwagon eno an so na eyi what is saying oba na group mienu ana miensa bi ye de nya NDC for radio so kra no ba no ma be gino ye de nya NDC for nim no kra ne pe ye kasa mo mo group nkrofo a kasa de mo oba na ya TS ye de ye group bi a ye supporto we call it astroturfing and you one of them baako so we call it Gish Gallop Gage Gallop no ɛno nso so ɛne sɛ wobɛhu sɛ ae wɔn mo deɛ ntɛntɛntɛntɛm NNPP ahokyerɛ wɔn anim wewom ofiri ha wadane anomaa ɔde sɛn agyegyemerewa ɔka wɔ yi anwie na wawie but deɛ Ghana fo so bisa ne sɛ ɛne nti sɛ wo aba aban no mu da 27 years sɛn na woyɛ no na wonya kwan na ba bi mu sɛn na abɛyɛ no we must also question them and this side they will resort to Gage Galloping. The atoso mienu so yɛ gaslighting no wɔn nim sɛ Ghana fo nim the reality any modern boy MPP fo ayɛ nti wɔn bɛtum futuro ama wo yɛ MPP ni kura no anhwɛ yie kura na wo bɛgye wo akyenye ɛna wɔn gu so na atemnidie deɛ ɛgya deɛ me dɛne sɛ me yare wo fie nyinaa no MPP fo di wɔn ho ni sɛ they are not going to respond to the insult of NDC and tesa enka agenda no you will have fallen into it ye won niema papa ye ton eniema ye ton no de dika ye ba omia wo ya de papa wa ye bida de atosum ye no na akufuado anyi abro adwuma wa ye wo Ghana no se ye tena sia focus ye no nko anu security na na me nkote se onam puru ewura mama se ye security nye se me transfer me bia niema so de a kire wa menua security ankasa enehwe police fo enehwe soldier fo enehwe wo immigration fo odi sika beto pin can the whole Ghana now ba migration a eye asinfo sum kwa na ye wo training center onim se na ye de ba akokɔ tepa ye de ba akɔ abache bi enne wo hwɛ ba bi te se fire service fo a na ba akopɛ ena na no wo nkran ha ena me no kasai ba akɔ Ashanti region ba akɔ so ye de kosirem ena me no kasai hwɛ universities ahodo mampani His Excellency Adedanko Akufo-Addo wo mu asisie na free SHS no kra de menua eno de kadwoa na nyame pese approve bi kire Ghana fo nti no na nsan ye kodum so mu kakra hwɛ nyame adom o how de esi nipa kwan mu esi abanya kwan mu benyansa o de beye no na e the difference ye damu mfie na mfie num yewra mama ka kire ye nse ni nyina ne se sebe ye use mobile phones dodo ensam de o kan bi kire yen na so yen no adwenkase ye ade no sort the American ase osofo Kwame me to aso na maka bio no look ensam de doso krate kutami meche daba na Adedanko Akufo-Addo ya adwuma nko a na Ashanti region no mache da chronicle ni nyina wa ha odi yes Ashanti region because adado achi de ohun no NDC for sorry a no mo kan enya hwe enu book no we about 80 pages Ashanti region odi eno to nchen a yewura Akufo-Addo the whole Ghana de enu so enie eno na bese 800 ayi adwuma yaye all the sector adwuma nko ayaye na me di wie our education because me say Jennifer Kasa na me dedodo nti me di wie menua hwe education hwe dem panifo bi kan Victor Hugo or say he who opens a school door closes a prison nia obie school kwan no o si prison kwan
otu ne du efie
punum me da say tie we so Aristotle or say education is an ornament in prosperity and a refuge in adversity. Aristotle in the cancer no so no so kan wasma de all kan nyina ne say enwoma sua eno na eboa e osikasem ene yedie mu na ho kire bremu so no eno ene de bamboba mamemfa Benjamin Franklin ba was say if a man empties his purse into his head no man can take it away from him. An investment in knowledge always pays the best interest. So onipa de nisika ko hye ni trim onwuma suamu a obia ntimi nyi mfrim. Na ubetimi adigwa ebetimi aba forma mo aboka nanso edwadi e wonwuma suamu de se o de show trim a da bia no e de mfaso na eba. E de ntira making kan we. Yewra mama kokase mintia. O the night club. Come on. Free SHS o kasa makoma 22 I'll show it to you the entire enye ni aya boama Ghana fo anya ngomasua because oni me say propaganda no say Ghana fo anya ngomasua propaganda na moye anya dwuma you fought against it moye niema against it ene nyame adom Akufo-Addo de abam na koyi a o de o se night club na menua ni nyina no na hyase no ene se yewura mama na ni gye ho edi adanse na Ghana for ni people
Baba of Fire or single night club out in the 24-hour economy.
menua na baby wiase aduro yi a ye kɔ or the same space baby wiase aduro a wuni akuma na so ne nsa ne ko school ba womia ekɔ watermale onu mpa dwene ahwɛ ese ye kɔ digitalization me ni America ye pe ama mpa through digitalization America cite instance ewo Ghana dia must you think of that wo Kwame me no tia kwatia line no Royal Rivoli any Rex enetiase enetiase
Entiase
fadi that what they say fadi ideas de atwam tio hwe ha onu ananum asem minia onu ananum asem de ntra na nigi disco no ho no ne ngoma no onu atwere no my first school dita pay 213 at the end of each month when we receive our stipends. We will immediately set aside the amount that we had to give the school matrons in order to receive meals for the coming month. The rest of the money was ours to spend whichever way we wanted. So, of course, we spent it aimlessly. Having a good time every weekend, William and I will go to disco. Nightclub, maybe you know. On one book or tray. No, yen in national service, no. Or mutisika ni bi. Emma or ban on word yanemo or munadiakano. We can nom the co disco. Inti wo ade a wo ye no Ghana fo nkwada nya adisua ne nko disco on eno na nche page 129 on one book we had permission to go to night clubs and dances. Dad would give us pocket money and stipends so we could afford to buy whatever records we wanted. He even bought us a little convertible MG so that we would zip around town whenever we wanted to. By then he could afford it. Bible say chabofra no kwan na wonyina osofo anya den we di wonu edi adanse ese ni papa no atimi frɛ wo mo woti ase ni papa frɛ wo mo no aka chom se munyi scam ko disco mem years die ni e de bani amfom so be ba me ho metime di bone me ye nipa na enso madwene dane Samson sense foundation de to me no me kokokoko a mani ba se nyame na ase na memra. But ono de odi adanse se ni papa be discuss mumpie no ma hye fie ache munko disco to o tire manifesto disco eno so ento ntan ya tie ha. The next disco we will go to watching guests swooning to their favorite songs. We were just being teenagers in Tamale, spending the cedis we had earned and having thought what we thought was the time of our lives. My first school guitar, page 138. Omo kom kohwe ma omo no fosisi so disco into a manifesto the bebem. Is it right? Miss Sam people for no they should references ni nyina book no me anam ye ma omo ye sam me publish media mom tia was say tia ha eno ye page 133. My interest in the opposite sex was developing. So one of the highlights of going out to these performances and discos was the prospect of seeing a pretty girl. Was a sam refer na sebi Osofo Kwame Neshua sebi egu madwa and intinu na ni agye ho pa ne se obeko disco tio. My interest in the opposite sex was developing, so one of the highlights of going out to this performance and disco was the prospect of seeing a pretty girl. Tonight club okod man wako hunu sama no. Finally minkanwe there was a shortage of beer in the country and discos were the only places where people could be granted in as onwani book or twa minua enka fadi pashe magana fu nsua senia meme de me foundation ba ko ni say foundation for good manners and public speaking, you know onu de disco nko 128
wo fa na no bebi say my first school detail book wetumi akenken yehu bebi a page a disco wa anya bia manifesto no NDC manifesto yo mo lanchi wo wini ba
yes
when you adaje akan yehu baby pot ya wo mo chiro disco wo
menu akwame tie asema ni adanse etwase no bi adanse by inference night club ameka ho asem consistent in disco no enim eni wo mo yinum hwe ewom night club no ewom hwe wo mo de ni resetting Ghana we no eye the abridged one and yes ye de no nie the upgrade, you know, our commitments to use selfless leadership, bold solutions for jobs and business. Highlights of manifesto for election 2024. Yoruba Obia, Nenim Teja, Yansa Shedima, wa ho brasie na nyankopon suro no man ho do ache ne ma yesu ye nie na ache. I'm saying it today. Since 2012, manifesto ni Adam formation be when this for Minyano. I see you don't get your office. When he was the general secretary, any Robert chairman. O Kasame Briba within that form entry. I'm telling you. Into when Minia, acha 1 week, I see you don't get your office, chairman, I see you don't get here. Many information, any full manifesto no. No reading in consistently end this manifesto 2008, 2012, 2016, 2020, 2024, a repetition.
Okay,
A repetition. And no nama compiling in Yanama say, if nakedness promises you clothes, act his name. No more patience for politics of lies, deceptions, and broken promises.
Wow, book.
Yes, me yama MPP 2020 election. Na me revise no. Na niye me wo mo no. And na me catch you say, ubusa am say, ye den na ubusa say, yewra mama, education, ade a wo poso yi ana. Wa musa sa. Chi ha. Oba pay 30 of the year na. Onu nkwada no musem mako over 20. Free SHS is bogus. John Dramani Mama, October 2012. The free SHS by the MPP is a political gimmick. John Dramani Mama, 2016, Okan UCC. Free SHS will collapse SHS education systems. John Dramani Mama at Okre. Omoko work, 23rd October 2012. We need quality education now and not free SHS. John Dramani Mama, 29th November 2012. It is unwise to implement free SHS policy at all costs. John Dramani Mama, Unity work at Takwa. I will not have done the free SHS now. John Dramani Mama, regional tour in Central Region. Huge free SHS investment, compromising quality education. John Dramani Mama. Emra walker sa 7 nyina na minia. Na samre no. Ye mame, ye nua ba, ye mbibia, ye rakwasi amisayire. No ogina kukurantumi se twa kokura omutimi ento. So what you say? Ye niema mebre we say la free SHS will fail. John Dramani Mama, 25th November 2017. Nani mpai boni se emfeli. Entingana fo mo ada Roma. Yanka so man no akodru heaven. America kura nkasa. Kwame odi wo no yo nantefo. Sabi unim krofo wabru kira no moto kasa. Eto odi sen kese. Na wo twa wo kira ekoso no a wo ye sofo enu nim se Bible say na hunu yesemre di akire no emre mu yedin beba. Timothy onwum etoso mienu trimiensa ho no. Hwene na aka. Wanka magana fo nko ade. Na nsusu no nya wo kopa bosia woni ho. Nya wo ne to kese no. Enne nansen ye UK wo mu yi new president awoba no. De obeka yan say o mu November budget no ahokyere wo mu no esucha bibi ade. Na minua say ye de anu hunu ne ba sere de a ene nka poncha ware Ghana oba bia wo. Edru South Africa o mu campaign o mu ye no. Enu kura na wo mu sitting president o mo bra say de kufu ado abo no. Hwania opposition ayi ye hu dede. E ba ye wanwe. Nigeria many wo kasa osofo Kwame Amoh enu am stations ya na mo kan say e ho ne etu fuel enso petrol ho aye de o mo sunlight ana mebo ana Ghana ye sunlight yensa kufu ado atoto ne ma papa enu kura chinibu Mr. Bola wo wini aba no a na yen ye dia ya ye e na yen wini enu nti o mo hyase no no o mo ye didi na emo so ne kaya beko kaya wuro ne material ato ni atemidie. I am so happy, sir. Your presidential candidate is so focused, he's so disciplined, he's so measured, and all articulating issues by one. And naturally, no, na ho brasie no. Send your Bible can ye wa Isaiah when say, one na wo twe onyankopon no, wo ma wo mo anwodem foforo mo mutu so okorwe. Enti bia ba omia beko bia no, na dom na tu se okorwe. Enti yenum bi no, sanwodin mpomwie peya. We can't afford to say a better fee. Inti yanso ya tiasi. Inti mini ya miracle. Any communication for no. We are back. Ye be shemu kena. Ye di emfate midie. Ye wonyuma pa kufu ado wanya ya bura wa ye. Ye be kia nunkwa nwasem na Ghana fo nchiri weyi. O man na fe ni ye be nya 16 years. NDC enya 27 years. Ye di begua paso. Enya temidie. Ye hwe security. Na ya hwe impo economy no. Se economy niema eto ye no. sɛ to NDC saa berɛ no a enkadeɛ ne ɛbɛyɛ sɛnea Jeremiah chapter 12:5 no ka no wɔsesa ɔne anamanfuo mpotu Amerika no ma obra ɛbɛyɛ den watimi ne apɔnkɔ asi Amerika kansie no wasan to ase sɛ Jordan kwa asase pete so kra wo tehwe a Jordan kwa ye no mu emra covid ma ye no kra no mugya yedum so na muntimi ntua nkrofo ka teacherfo ye adwuma bosome miensa matuo mu ka bosome mienu 2012 2013 wamfa adwuma ye gusome ne wo kasai GS Dr. Duchum eni yewura Dr. Nkansa wo mu guso na Akufo Addo Adaroma ye guso fa eye minua eye doctor eye health minister what you say eye mia minua Dr. Okoboy fantastic minister, very humble minister, very kind minister. Hwadwuma wono so ye ho ye guso aye fairness awo kire ni nyina echi no atiefuo yi ebi suo no ma na ato ebene ye nyina baabi ankase ye mfa dwuma o ye ko IMF kura mpo no ahonyansa ye de ko mu ni sane abawomia ne Ewura Akufo Addo ka ba mu ni ofori atam hyehye no nti no IMF wo mo amfa nkoto so ye mfa dwuma ba mo ko de to so 2012 2016 ya amfa nto enu nti mi nua ye de ni nyina egu nsane ani ya tase ne se bese paniko nura ban wo mo de o mo nkoso no mo nsai na de amede ne se Bible say ni odwire bone no bone beto no ni awotu bone amena no obeto amenam of course era mama all launching manifesto 2016 or the same trade fair was who they were born out of coup, they were born out of violence, but enu ya omo dia yanye de o man Ghana ye nyame dia asofo bompaye na nanuma abosom susu yi apaye ya himfo ensusu gunsa na temamufo nso kura nso no wo mo hwese o man beko yie enti nipa boni ni bia obesori said yesi edu nkatia ne Ewura mama mo ne Mustafa bande nom de omkeka wo ye no eno de obi nko nhira ne busuefo ebi kura mpa na election no wo mo anum kasa no na amwa wo mo but service odwene nchirima ho de a I have 4 kids. I'm proud of my children, very responsible and you are saying very intelligent enti men kansem a edi hubua beto me yire me ma wa ha si edu nkatia ma ne yire ne ma betra ha no mo tsena edi busumi a obe change in the discourse but let this for ne pe munya ofosu ampofo Pentecost mu odi akotena mo se mo mpe munya bema nanim asi edu nkatia no masem no 2016 aba to ayeto no wo se John ma manim ti so obi atiko enti pedi ono so kan ye no fosu ampofo anim ti so obi atiko ena makofu obi atiko na mode naba enti kasa we na mbenya utie ni kasa ompe John mama asem because marketing wise no is not marketing John mama but eno de ngame oboaye mpo onkoso with the hooliganism baby okodrei ya wo bo matuam so obeko ntokwa na wo ma no ko betim no magina enti mi ni oduru ba bia tobo oduru ba bia tobo empre wo hu da chinti enti Kwame
na baba ku bio ntine se
mi yeah yo
Mustafa gbandi nkomo twetwe no
o se sai
we de wutie bi de be simple ama me kra ba ku bia no o ka se dia eye bosha hodo bi e wo mo manifesto mu amode nam no
ai
ebi wo wa eye eniema mo amaban na mo implement ye ekoso na mashebo se o mo sanso ba dia mo amode ba mo be ye free ho se o say if indeed we are committed and dedicated to promise no more than what ben munko.
That is why MPP is unique. Intensi. Ewura Bawumia in the first place was support to Ewura Akufo Addo 100%. And now when yina baby anso ye enye Akufo Addo boni ayeda. Ye part in the woman no. Na Akufo Addo gina baby anu a Kwame. Osofo o gina baby anu a 2016 campaign. Our tradition we build upon the foundation. And then mama you're proud. We build upon the foundation. So what you say? Intina Akufo Addo ko gina no a minia. Na mse na otonyom pa. Unim so otonyom be send video bi ama wo. And na wo oto dwom na fe na minia na ni so atata yen. Love divine. What you say? Love divine, la la la. Na Akufo Addo bo base no share the suit.
Methodist conference na sia.
Yes. So no nyom. Ya command hymns or some fanto na omitrim or to all the stanzas.
I'm just no
oh minia. So what show one show. die nyame kon dɔ ne sɛ nyame nim sɛ Kufuado oyɛ nipa ntia di amfom so ebetima ba ne ho nanso de nani dɔ ne sɛ ne kuma ben nyame sɛ even if King David kwaji obi yire tete obi yire ema ye kum ni kunu ohun sɛ obɛn no na ye yi dia that very day anwuma Kufuado to ye no menua osoro esifom and he was so humble so hwe poster no ana wan hwe nana poster and what to love divine how love come on that is the man that is adono na ye be fe no entimi nua make so say Yeraba omia wonyi ne ho mfiri Yeraba ayimuda nanso so no nea MPP we are noted for ni say eniema akofo ye no ne Kufuado his excellency bae no ne nyina no repeat ya na te say ye nyina ne ye copycat we are not able to think outside the box they make me bwana and intino in as much as we appreciate consistency no edru baby so a me no edie na meye me a me metia sesi se wo busam se me na me running mate a de ba o mi aka no me support everything na mom se me so me ba me de be ka ho so what is wrong with it Mustafa mo matter kinkan wo mo they should broaden their appreciation our communication he wouldn't have even come out with that so what you say enti no minia the tiani say Yeraba omiasma kan one he appreciates consistency he appreciates the good work of Yeraba Kufuado but at the same time no so no or no as a person no into oba ya na kwa repeat Kufuado die nyina na ne na nka ba oba anything ono so ba as a person but the me then say in the face of said your ba obetwam e wona na Kufuado die mu na obetwam ni nyina no ye bre ne mre because by 2024 no conditions e o mu sabre no enye sabre no so it's reflecting on the conditions or dwinhwe kan or a generational thinker so what yes sir and it's what is menua he's right now me di wie ni te ha as soon as that had organized the house and got the farm up and running he moved all of us case from Accra to Tamale to live with him for that one of the benefits of living in Tamale was that Northerners attended school free of charge no co school achimota basic school was in nam se Kwame Nkrumah de Northern school free no abaninti no ne papa yi no regional minister o why adwuma regional minister what you say why adwuma running time so na liman time so ye adwuma ya o wesika o na so na free scholarship ntino o ye no free ade no ko Ghana secondary school Tamale wan ko Tamasco o ko Ghana secondary school near Ben regional hospital hodmo no because no penny free na twere no say unya no kwa ento so fama kwa na obi a uko ni free no eye den na Kufuado generational thinker the free SHC ba am obi onu wache bia papam obi onu wafijase asokore ahinsan obi a wono no onu wo gare tumpani ebenya bie dia eno dia also mpena ukan we now the disco beba dia kana for eja de mamo ebre ne bre ekodani mo no ne saye mi yare ewrade onkoso enhye ma hodin mu kena na dwuma na aka no ye meye oma bia no ene nipa bia setram ne yekoyanim so yi wagen so bebon compassion akidi a ene ne lot yire ene okoda na ichinisie no ba onyankopon wosuri no o mane mpare Ghana say ye beda ne lot yire atwa ani akohwe achi so what you say me on krata mienu a making care very soon I'll come out with the summation ya ni nyina no ba ko ye German writer ba ko so ye British writer wo mu nyina 10 points indicating why the past has never been better than the present Kwame Amoh kan ni odwie ene odwie wo man no mu
metibi ache
edwie otibi wo man no mu otibi me matna ka mu efri Kumase articulator eni free Kumase abankraida ene Kwame wo be yesa ade ni biem ka kura no sem eni nti se ye Nkrumah se ye Buzia se ye Kofo ye Kufuado eye Liman eye Rollins empo ye John Mama ya wa mo ne ho modin kura no ane ne miamia wo ne nkaye obia be ye bia Ghana drum pempen so enti se na mo contrast na mo timi create gloomy picture dia na mo ye mamofo Kwame menu kasa sisi enne Ghana kane no na wo se teacher ni twaku yi mechira de wade bi ne kins no na twaku ayi ho enne ye yusu twaku biem so we should count our blessings kane no ye starting radio wo Kumase no samre no na piam nko ana me bo ana digital ne ohonum na digital o emra me won koso radio na me morning show host ana me ba konongo ebe morning show host on no samre system na mu use no ani bi na ne use no na analog samre se metimi anya paper scroll kan ya gese ne efrin kran ba no ye dia faka mu aba emedru konongo na about 12 enti dia me ye ne se me ye community morning show enti na asante achem ebi a pekirecha na me koho ebi a na me ko banso asuboy ebi a na me ko dwansa enti mre bia na specific I was moving enti anyam nwanwa se me free one mono stations no guye because communication radio specific empo samre no na me nya first degree wa communication na me nya first degree ya ka credit me nya masters mienu e wa communication se wo kasa se wo ye radio Kwame local nyansa but konongo he doesn't even need the Hawkins radio and Virgin City he doesn't need papers no and then wo hwe ye abon say through WhatsApp papers ni nyina begu so enya sa na tie Ghana konanim Ghana be konanim Ghana tiase ye ne ye man nie eno na anam de omogya hwegu tu onom Kwame aduru me no so ye be bi di atoa so ne be ye bi di atoa so dia kentenkra ne pesamin kuminya enkontomponi na da ene awudi sema edi hye mabunu trim no ye nyai onyame boye se ne nseso na nyame trim no se nipa ye beko ye nim wadom mu ni adom ni asomdwie mu wa moye nse ye beko ye chi na wo de pesamin kuminya se edun katia ira mama mo penti no se mo be preach ye a prophet of doom Jeremiah na wo sunwi a reaping prophet no a kire solution entinya mo de ye keka na ye kan bie so tiase wo hini bia wonu woni sika enaja ni krom so bogafo nko na Kwame o miwie o ya mawie Kwame wo hini bogasi ba ye yesi e ba for de abo akuro no ena ne we sorry a oh de onu fra America ba meboa ebia 200 pounds sterling ni aboye nsem Italy fu so mo mpene akodua tomatoes ni apple also aba meso meboa $1,000 ni aboye nsem America fo so aba Germany fo ba euro no mo so tua wo hini tua onya bi enye yie ewa na ochia mesemeto ohinanim o sorry call yen was okay omanfo onfre yie no maje so yie mra wasinanane ne mpanifo ake trabom yeso etie yi eye kaniska no ye be ma 50 million enemu 5,000 nana koko kura enso benya 50 million dia eja ebi anana da ho ye boy ensem ne emei ye dintuma koso na tietia so nenwom nko ayesa chenji Kwame Abranti enyum ya aja de kwa campaign de say kura mpokura no ohina de yemfa ncheche Ghana fo ba wo mia vote MPP vote o mine vote no yemfa ncheche o ntimu ma wo ban eduru ba bia mu o ya de na so mo nkompomhwe soro afa de ewie committee ya wo moti ya yi kwa mo koji sika no a ohini hunu wo mo na ofiri patom no okwohye dem se no medika no so na ya dika huhu kan wo betra hye na we de be de wase na ja o kakra na promise ye no ohini bu afu o se me o sia o chia me wo hin o smini na o she no ye busa na o se mpanimfo mo fa nche ni ye keka na mde ti o hinanim wo de ti o hinanim ye ura mama no campaign ye nyina o de ti o hinanim they have not been able to come out with a single solution ba ko amatie free me mama ho I love her so much running me so beti bank ya mama na wo beti bank ya mama yi wonya hunu na mo wie kura no wi tromo Tamaklu, Maslog, Fasika Koma Kantamantofo a over 70 million nkwa digane. Na obete bank di ama wo man disi ma behwesu yi. Kana fo eja di momo. Ya me so mpangu. Medase.
Ofa adma ku ba fi deputy communication director de mampeni abedi etira wotu Frank Adiama NPP Dr. Large Mamadu Baumia ne campaign emu odi ne djuma se deputy communication director simadu mienu na nondu abo ye ba me so age abo fon krato ya ba na se ko ba Ade Akye Abia wo KFM so ye beto asmadaroma monchwe
Kind of way, tell you so the more money promo number. Oh, be up.
pesika. Now so dear party pesika. Sika bebre. For Hondom Telecel more money promo. Net disika. Disika na send disika bebre. For who chimubi. Eye free. Ni obeyani se. Load credits and data. Nenya konya di 1 million Ghana cedis. Bitre sika pudu onankasa. Debiade na wahwibia. Ye betcheska. Na gonim kwaye ye no na ya 3 million Ghana cedis. Ensina ho. Dial star 500 hash. And now send win call 500. And now for Telecel play up no so na for who chimubi. And for no reload no. Now do who jina ye no wetimi disika wa Telecel more money promo ni. For swallow di. Disika eye millionaire.
Telecel. Connecting energies.
Mr. Shaika crack down, Sandra to we any lamount kwa Caritas lottery platform no so.
Kwame, me ya umwao. Me ba penny no can no ni madie pa. Na so na se bua no obon. Me dwene ho amenti ase.
Na so we dey simple cra. Fanuko White Stone Dental and Eye Care. Na yen checking anima no.
Oh, jai samani abrewate. Me ba bona make as much as me Fanuko Eye Care clinic.
Na wonnim se enkwada bi wo no mo a. Wo de sua enko yie nyina no efi wani. Akwada bi wo a abra teacher ni kira de no. Won hu ade ni yi. So tie ni ma na so tie akire. Eba ne sa. Fanabra White Stone Dental and Eye Care. Ni nya nhwehwemu mfa na ni no. Oha bia entam so yebehwe ni asia no ama no.
Ayampa o. Na sekro ni yade no eba emonka ye. Wadwe ye se bibia ye fine. Wo be kwa na bibia ka ekina wani sei. Na sekro masate se wono momoja broso na esiche yade no. Aya na momani yade pa.
Sapepepe. Onipa bia kra no afimu wankwa check up awani ho kra no. Enyem prenu. White Stone Dental and Eye Clinic say fa wono wabusua nyina. Ebra ni enye hwehwemu emfa mani ene mo se ho. Oho bia no yebehwe ni asia no e de amamo. Ye wo abafun fidie ultra modern diagnostic machines ahodo a ye de ye san hwehwemu no. Ye dwuma efo nso de. Wani wote enti ba ye beje ofel so. White Stone Dental and Eye Care e wo East Legon. Ye be MTN office kese no. Free was 024 225 1983 and 024 045 2992. White Stone Dental and Eye Care. Wenny Eno Kania.
The luckiest. Luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah. Doctors, nurses, barbers, drivers, bouncers, friends, teachers, bankers.
Go.
The luckiest. Luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah. Doctors, nurses, barbers, drivers, bouncers, friends, teachers, bankers. The luckiest. You could be the luckiest.
I was a phone on Crabba Pansima Edionum Minu 52 minutes after 9. A customer watching on Wabo. That's what in Kunyaso, OK 101.7 at the Akye Abia. And if you are there. Now, Mekwa Manosra couldn't come just before that. Telecel more money promo. Telecel say, Unmuanda, but my young can't tell way. Mobile phone ekuta wo no se chip na simeshim eye Telecel dia and your Telecel Messi Campo Chain Savings and Loans Telecel Messi Campo Chain Banks Telecel Messi Kase IMF na say Telecel na eye wo chip ehye wo phone mu no se wo Telecel cash wallet dia and ye very simple fa wo Telecel cash wallet no eto data and our airtime. Now, so our fixed broadband and so for we Telecel cash wallet a tier of fixed broadband and no. Would the Telecel cash wallet airto data and airtime a tier of fixed broadband no? Now a mouth quine. I'm a 30,000 Ghana cedis and I watch you be a demano. Ubenya Quinyano. I'm a wagrabo. Imagine 30,000 Ghana cedis. Now what's name? Nkodo na begu phone so. Nyemo betumi dia ye. Yes, you say by your calculation, you know. One lie as one plot to be cracked for. The account so the cotton blocks in cement teacher foundation. Telecel Adaroma. Now grand prize in there 1 million Ghana cedis. And to consume for Telecel cash wallet. Eto data ne airtime. Feature of fixed broadband. Na sika Telecel DHE. Once so would you. Obetumi dial star 500 hash. Star 500 hash. O dial ya. Telecel cash wallet more money promo. Edu room straight. And I send the WI and win. Echo 500. Or better still, visit the Telecel Play app. No. Telecel connecting energies. 6 to 10. Director, Legal Affairs, Dema NDC. Lawyer Godwin Eduji Tamaklo. Lawyer Marche.
Anopai mechiawo.
Oh, anopai
for able producers in anopai. So na umpo mutu say.
Oh, nyamya dumtia ye nanzo ntise odi.
Na mimi sa papa na ho te say.
Oh, papa nyamya dum no ho ye pa enra kra me ne kasa awia no ho ye pa se de na no ho ye kusiada wo be ya asore no. Still I want.
Okay, then. 1, 2, 1.
Yeah, koso ma edima paye. Se empire omunyina bo ma Ghana no. Ebe na me srewo but o kra Bible wo no.
My patron ane.
But o bet me akọ Psalm 121 amamia na.
The book of Psalm. What's 121?
Amen.
Baby, I can't say he that watches over Israel never sleeps nor slumber. No.
My face,
Me from 3 verse 1. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah. Psalm 121. From the verse 1 will say, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help not suffer thy foot to be moved. Sorry, my help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and the earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon the right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil, and he shall preserve thy soul. Verse 8, last verse, no. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore.
That says the word of God.
Amen.
Na scripture wa kan sia no. O say na Israel nyankopon no. Onna na ontonkunso. Ana
sa pepepe
indi so bi ko jina simpie so ka say ye Israel nyankopon oda na sebi o sani pano waye de friend of blasphemy ana obitimi jina simpie so kasi nyankopon da minti bi da ana osofo wona oyo osofo
lawyer who yes sure say the contest in which are now all kasano ne bia montiase
contest ben ya bacho eni no uwo bia na nka wabo na Ghana fo nyina ntie ni ehu se ebia me na mente contest na se
wadaro matie de metie na voice ni na minni wa ha at the moment.
Okay then.
It dey make nyina no say want me ye ojidi ni teniyo want me ye ojidi ni na want me kujina simpie so enka se nyankopon eda minti bi da ni ya jama ba. Hey, look, politics are here. Ubetimi aka bibia ope afa John Mahama ho. But only who can so bit me a card your whoop up and yanko pong. Anna. What you mean, catch a one casa who will set of Bible and one casa all kind? Bible says, Scripture, a year, inspiration from Yanko Pong. Anna. In the actual Scripture. It is a ukujina simply so can say na onyankopon kura no oda eye me wanwa na you adinti a menia enipa kasa basa ni nyina ya de ba ko pe o. One policy proposal nyankopon aye H. John Dramani Mahama doma odia betuja ye freno 24-hour economy. Eno na ma sebio ene nipa kasa basa to the point says you say nipa deseni kasa kura tia nyankopon. We de mano da sumuna so we are sure say, Sebi you, when Nana Santi Hine Atitino. I may say a different person, and I the same person.
Oh, lawyer, no,
I know.
Me patrone.
We are sure.
Me patrone.
And yet, a branch or yaman an answer form. Oyama an answer form. Abba. Na said you when we say Emra near a school no. Yet me can say testimonial. If you would teach her for a biako siki job, employment, yes, you call we normal testimonial. So we teach her Emma testimonial. Wakoye ubi a friend a witness for you. Of our character and what have you. What do I say? Enna said you, Wanya open swanka sana at the incisive form. Akasu may sign testimonial at their mouth. So, cried ye, men no matter to and ne would not seem pinsua. Casabasa basan kwana woka. So one did or Sergeant for Dr. Kwame Amoh and ye not was super onyankopon ankasa. Let's say a software a war murmuha. Where do you need him? Mon first our branch here no. Now mon kind of Sunday school. At least intensive 1 week Sunday school. And the obey no 24 hours and I do a year bibia. Now, Minia, ye can 24 hours. Me the debut may count the best evidence of 24 hours. When one am I? Oh, Dr. Bami Ankasa. Or say Tini you. Or say Emna no go school English abroad. Or call ye. Eko Canada nso no na de ya no ye na me say ya no twita 6 hours ovia no akoye another 6 hours construction site ovia no asakoye 6 hours e bia say McDonald another you. That is all our Joma eka, nothing more, nothing else. Wo kwa bruche bibi owa bruche be cho say wo abrochire no sebio ye na ucha 6 hours anopa ebia wa be fia be rest 1 hour bi no sakoye another 6 hours wo yes 6 hours ni wia wa ba be dark akra 2 hours bi no sakucha another 6 until within the day no which means 3 shifts in a day and only 24 hours. But because of politics in Tino, Ade Akye Abia mu kroma ye kura no There's almost someone here. Meaning a cousin. And to the point to say, obit me dina simpi so kase nyankopon kra no oda. Na me de ene de ai me de no ni say obi amene no kase a ye wo nana no. Tabio wo ye nyankopon nipa prekope. Nyame nipa nso a wo ye no enye nkwanchen ye hwe wo TV so ye hwe radio ye tie wo radio so wabo bra papa bi. It what is scripture say me ma o kan Psalm 121 says here scripture na say the ohwe Israel so no onda na won tonko so. That's say o can say that is the word of God. Na sebio die omo aye omo adwen say o me di nyankopon atem ombe sopa nyankopon se nyankopon ye nipa a oda nyankopon ye nipa ho onyame yo nyame inti sebio sa branch ye no me kra de me mpesi me mbonu tin sa branch ye no se Ghana fo no mu omo a ma won fa ne dwe a han tan honhom no en fa nko nyankopon ho because Bible ma yet ase say emre bi ba ya na papa bi ti ase a na ne dwe a han tan honhom no o de ko nyankopon ankasa ho a ye fre ne Nebukadnezar na wieye na enye kama enipa omutu sa branch ye no fo no de ya sebio offer anso akasa no obekasa omoma nsuo no no na nsuo de ede sebio abojutre in edeba because me ntiase politics ni ye be jojo but what I say ye be jojo oh idea ni me so my idea ni are looking at the benefits, the advantages, disadvantages, then we'll leave the electorate to make their decision. This politics of even attacking Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, attacking Ghanaians, and now attacking God Almighty, no, we don't need it. Now, me say, as of we will muhano, ometro mon san fra sa branch na ometunefo. In fact, in Islam, there was somehow it's effectively repeated in Islam. It is said you unya any proper Christian or Muslim or bekase nyankopon da. Sebi. Alaji maumba mia. So ye Muslimini. Where in the Holy Quran in the kase Unyankopon Almighty Allah Adesa Oda. When will be Korea Muda?
Okay, FM 101.7.
What is this? Nana, make us ask we na me tell say Sebiu Onumyanfo Ghana di nyina John Dramani Mahama yeke say owo Bono region or the campaign na ejina mu gidigidi. Na campaign no a very simple meaning. A very simple conversation. Osi Ghana for any dim ahu brasium. Ye do empempensua e binimu beka say yenfa to me enfa mo na ye decide to me the more moi. Bako cried or say, I am too old to steal your money. Thought is answer no. And then who say, and you no correct. Because Oman Pinina can me package ambulance contract at the ma or no ye muba. Ah, said you say Nick no, and I said empno. with me package contracts, ambulance contracts, ambulance spare parts contracts, it made the man on. And I say, who say, O man peninanka said, Mianom. And man no mo borrow sikadema o my Ghana no. Na omo jehu commission. And na ye can say, O man peninanka sa, the chocho mucho. The company I need there, anya over $9 million from your borrowing. I didn't hear I call IMF and then say, ya borrow ma ye do pempen so I ain't mean interest can be because Nanado Dankwe Kufadu ni no obey finance minister. Now our appetite for borrowing because Oborobiana no Jimu commission. They're not John Mahama Eka United States Ghana for and say. And Crophobi by ya say no mobeka you. But and ne the Omodia Bomamu higher or yene aye who be so da. Didn't in American sa. When we say I buy it now one almost so on the friend of haircuts, domestic debt exchange program. Inti omode drua anu onyu e de brewa ma wanu ma de amano profudin kese pa say be confuse you. But the long and short of it and then they say aban e ba ho say onya sika. Okay, sika wo betumi de atoto sadenam wo betumi de ato apontenam wo de atwa wadum no wo de say sika na de ama aban se botia. Because the women say bind there or the car obetia. Ne ya sorry one morning near you. Abai sika ye the amount no. And say one the principal no tia ye sika maya na abai say enya dia meet me aye den etia. Me no work say. Ghana for actually sika 61 billion Ghana cedis. 61 billion Ghana cedis because of haircut. Now, mean breaking it down, not see. Obi or a medical doctor. Or say, medical doctor Juma Woyi. Sikaka Kraban in Seven. On dinning na obese bibi ato government bonds. Sa old age a bar. Obet me sikani be Sebio Ediakoto BP a drew. Diabetes a drew, Sasabro a drew, and we are born a bra papabi. You know, they are buying Scandinavia buying. And red do say buying this Scandinavia buying say there be. We need say Scandinavia made a bemau. Na Scandinavia mema 2035. Sebu. What the community panel will obituary na. Intino, they are not H. John Dramani Mahama, air catcher, Ghana food in an say. Or how you are, who see no. And yet COVID-19, and yet Russia, Ukraine, in the days are how on a bow. And yet Akufuado Baumia. In the days are Oyende Ade Abeto, Ubeka but I COVID there by Minia. COVID there by now, when you they see it. A buying your car. A baby and ya bit because of COVID. In Chimunan and anything. COVID a buy and I buy a call IMF for say. IMF moves a friend a special drawing right. It may pay $1 billion. And they can move about 16 billion. No more than my end. Ena almost I call BB another Sikabi or higher friend special drawing right. Yes, I give you 1 billion. I get 2 billion. And so on. And almost I call Bank of Ghana. The Bank of Ghana, my 10 billion Ghana cedis. Bank of Ghana at the moment. World Bank, over $500 million in the moment. Japan, South Germany, South Korea. And so on. And almost I call you oil money, Munomuko $200 million. At the exchange rate of 6 cities, MI 1.2 billion Ghana cedis. Bra, so 1.2 billion Ghana cedis, no, ebimu no mu 54 million for free water, free electricity, free food, hot meals. No mu 200 million. Some of the year insurance at the amount help workers. Now we need to insurance company almost a premium no man, almost a company I friend enterprise. Again, the finance minister Eshehubi, 10 million insurance premium. Fala. And so why now Mister when we have for ourselves Kwame despite so insurance company, best insurance and one we say almost the insurance business in the breast of Kwame despite. Almost the command enterprise. Again, finance minister Nana Dudankwe Gufado Nabusi. Near you say COVID now for them it was business as usual. In over 21 billion Ghana cedis COVID sika and Crawford HCH COVID sika to say in Katie. Now unim nyanko point sebio on na no ina oyi omoto intino near the near jun say COVID sika no aban e dey small or mine no apparently no election of 2020 no omo yese ometi che COVID sika no e dey ama MPP parliamentary candidates. So in all about 85 million Ghana cedis was shared among MPP constituency, regional, national and parliamentary candidates. Now, only one of my information. MPP parliamentary candidate for Sagnarigu. Your friend of Mame Felicia Tete. Was I the MPP parliamentary candidate for Sagnarigu and the Northern Regional Vice Chairman or Chairperson of MPP. On the bed, Eddie two just say, on no class parliamentary candidate, Yeman 100,000 Ghana cedis from COVID Sika. Now, regional executive will be move 50,000. In a constituency executive, Yechichenchenka and the mom. Abba, Nanado Dankwe Kupado, Bamia, Bonnie Ghana for I.
Lawyer, going forward, you know.
It is yet, you do and Pempesoa, Sebu. Ghana require the FN reset. Now, say you want to chrono say, oh, can say, upgrade the chrono. How can you upgrade chrono? Mr. Wo, Nana, would you be, sir? Also for Pong. Yaye Bishop Bakope. Share encounter no offering an uncle for Ade sorry. Now compared to today. And you mama ye ding to the point to say the say crown or tighter boys in Jaka Crano. Omuntimi and Yebu. It's a campaign platform the 80 John Dramani Mahama Eka. One. And I say, so trading upon Yankopon on na Yana Dumoa. One of the things obey quickly any e-levy obey ye fi hono. Now answer wow 10% betting tax and also obey ye fi hono. Answer wow. Dear also obey ye cry for me every day cry and say Obabete a specialized hospital 500 bed or the beboa and mofra any year my minimum ye papanum sebi mano da similar a war ayedi among na we are sebi na a war sem ye di mawa obi bianti was you. And then so technology any science among quine see it me just than the board thing because it's done privately. Jomama say so trading ponyanko on na eyana doma or babeti 500 bed hospital. I be a bind here. I be taking care of these major issues. Now, make a way now. You know, Muslim for Sebu, you say, at certain pa, it's media refi eba. The encrophobic brain, say, for a long time in the history of this country, from 1957, Ayenya independence, when we say the two Muslim festivals, Ade Ada and Ade Fitr, when we say now, a public holiday, when we say, in 96, on Nigeria Rollins says no. Muslims contribute significantly to the development of this country. Muslim businessmen, Muslim intellectuals, and no more and easy. For the sake of politics of inclusiveness, the two principal Muslim holidays, Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha, the Bemo as public holidays. And probably be named and so on. And the Asha say, over the period, these two Muslim festivals, Dana Omu Dinana, a public holiday, into the additional 1 day at the Beckham one more. And then the idea, H. John Dramani Mahama. 2. The FNO support for your Muslim women and others. Islam, have a only concept on banking, among other things. Another key issue, Minya. When we say Yana GD for a Christopher, you will choir, Sebi you, say nipa be a wa. Na ye ninkikahu, ye no. Muslimi for no a different. 1. A specialized mortuary, Sebio Muslimi ni wa, obey confidence or none near Muslimi ni. In the bill provided that dignified burial for the Nipa, a be and so far. The other thing in the bra, Sebi. Your hospital. Say a Muslim woman. Echo na ope obi beka no gynecological services and others onipa na feel comfortable if onipa na ohwe no a fellow Muslim, preferably a Muslim woman. Into the area no say you be more specialized scholarship, young Muslim girls, normal training in the field of medicine. Sa omit me share Yenuanu Muslimi for Emma, so here medical treatment, so that they will be comfortable when they go to seek medical treatment. But the son you may in a 80 John Dramani Mahama, now, make the Emmy Decra Wumuna a year, say Oko University first year. Emre Pino, that is where the difficulty is. The first year, because Sebio Ebia Wako Secondary School to Sebia Missy and Quanta Vote at home. 1 year university, Ewo and Cry. Uti region town, Oba from several kilometers and so up and Cry. Over Bay. So 1 year accommodation. I can accommodation. Ukako school fees and get home. Into the 80 John Dramani Mahama Kenya and say, first year now, would you university them say bamno? Would school feeling na or taking in our mouth?
Lawyer, ya bepe brena sa e wono. Ya domosi kopa but
no, we try the ya best mo and the near the big memoir.
Na enra yi amadoku ade yi then ya bomase matu egui.
And I call by you say you call Achimota. Hello.
Pleasure meet you.
You call Achimota District Court. One will say Ghana Yamra, the friend of Public Elections Regulations, CI 91, in the amending by CI 126. In a CI 91, I can say Regulation 23, 24, 25, 27. I say, at the point of exhibition, Obi Bia will say, Obe challenge you, Obi say, so the panel, 1, when you qualify say be register no. 2 when you qualify say the dim be what transfer list no so the akoba nyina na ne say mami a ye friend do kria yi me no ka say sia so ni so ye registered voter e wo Equiapem North so ni sa
yeah
in fact or ye registered voter e wo police station we are me na ma kepe e wo me system no so in fact what share ya mami oto aba e wo abuasa market Equiapem number 2 police station Equiapem North constituency on oto na aba on will register and so enti electoral commission in fact she's still the city member of parliament for Equiapem North. Enti electoral commission opened the system for transfer of votes no and now oba ye gidigidi kan say or transfer the vote efi Abuasa market Equiapem number 2 police station no at the Aba Golf Hills Achimota school mo inti obi challenge no say emrano regulation 22 or CI 127 ema ho kwan say enye obi bia keke no bet me aka say or transfer the vote now you wa dwen say or transfer vote and so we show proof documentary proof say ABCD and I may transfer me vote so one and then they say ebia na me teacher ni me try de wa ha no and then ya transfer me at the maba sa constituency ha it is some me call back you know me say mo transfer me vote e ma ha no ana say ebia ejuma a me ye no they say ya transfer me ebia me a police officer security officer na bi enti no obe show your proof of residence enti o share ya obe timi de tenancy agreement e dia ba you for the past 12 months no hana why then abetna because the embrano permanently say ube use the transfer particularly for marginal constituencies ube timi use transfer votes e dia ye the friend gerrymandering gerrymandering the three nyina na say ebia in this constituency no ebia NDC and NPP candidates no we need by say 200 votes make me use a transfer system no e dey acquiring crowd from different places and minimum say ebia NDC is safe into the make me I and say because minimum say NDC lose seat by 200 votes no make me go to south because when they say to south the NDC winning with over 40,000 vote difference it is a between 2,000 krabaha it will still not affect NDC. But beyond we say presidential election, one constituency is considered to be one constituency. The whole Ghana is considered to be one constituency. But for parliamentary, the rules are different. It is one how we need and that whole. We make me using the transfer of votes at their defeat in the parliamentary election. It is a strict conditions under which we make me transfer.
Okay.
It's a branch here or challenge Mamido create. Sebio ye call Achimota district because per the law no what challenge here a call will be a friend of the district registration review officer and by law that person is supposed to be a district court judge into your call hono. Your call hono no more raise capacity issues there. A branch here no Sebio only one capacity so be challenge what is the basis of this capacity challenge? Almost say electoral area hono. Obian should be say a branch here no. Or you registered voter or honma okran voters card BPR. Inti said you and rule in the buyer no. It was Obina Kanasam a bit strange. I could say tenant or no challenge landlord if any yanidia. And Manama who can say immediately you can appeal. It may not cause to see the substantive matter. Let's say, Mami Dukia, the transfer no is not proper. Because on one can out to shadow. In Kraha, the Papa Sien Soya, Yenimno, I will Ashmota Petroleum, Trubo constituency. And yeah, into a far some address bid by say no honor notice. Will be a museum honor or to shadow that they could upon. It is a grown up crowd, the Afi Kran, the Abba Chance. Maybe there be a young account. They say, I should try your dear. What's the name, Tamar?
Why free?
No, why is free? Capacity issue. Then one is here in the voters card a better. That's all. Why would you be standing on the key?
Well, we don't come yank back was so pa dance so a Brenna.
Now, when you Mr. before Obama Marcom. When you say a idea, H, like Meka earlier, no, or no war. Bono region, no. Your mammy, Professor Jenana Pokrajima, no social Western regional or in the campaign. Now, one who, how or carrying himself decent, affable, no a hand time, no dread, would be Yankupuatem, would be Kwame Nkrumah or Kasa. At the chair, Mamma. So Nyankopoye na Duma as a woman vice president, no. One of the priorities, say, you who empower Oba, why empower the entire community? Why empower the entire household? Is it the other banner? And yet the National Women Development Bank. A specialized bank, a boy, any great sika. Now, Sikano, 4,000. From 4,000, from 0 to 4,000, interest free. Ghana for money, what for? Because what you say, the owners of capital, the owners of property, and maybe a name. It is a man, I am a minimum cost of loan. Traditional banking requires only providing collateral. And that is the challenge for most of our women. If you work out the air collateral free,
yeah, Baba.
We hear say Ghana card. Then you this Canada mount to enhance your business. Look, I might be a honor. Said you, Yenya Maya, Ube say Omutia, Omoton, Inkusia, or Ton meat pie, anything can. Sometimes they just need as little as 2,000 cedis to change their life. And you might say now, H. John Dramani Mahama, any Yamame Professor Jenana Opograjima, Edeba. I think the DB anyhow. I think the DB anyhow.
Lawyer. Ya no asiano pay. Brother Makwana, yes, Yabuna, Yado.
Oh, Miakasa, Mebwa studio honor.
Yabehuanim.
That's fine. I mean, come home.
Yeah, that's
enjoy the weekend.
May your weekend be blessed as well.
But you see up a pansa na wachana mami. Medana sepa.
Medasi.
Medana sepa.
Non waba pons media samians at 32:33 after 10. Lawyer Godwin Eduji Tamaklo, Director Legal Affairs NDC. And I nena chochin komono na ye ko ide na kowa mixer. Ho asem na ye ka kire we. Ushia edrobia di koa COA to mensa ho koa mixture 2016 na eba Ghana market na 2016 eba ye nhia koa nka ye nka yarea ye koa ka yarea kunyen kojo to koa mixture ana koa nro esa yarea ma yarea kwa emabiem titru ne koa plus Ema immune system nya wode nti obi a wonom kowa plus ne sei yare mmono me na meka kirewo abibia na immune system no wa hoden nti yare abobo nkrofo no fin na oti apo na ne ho mfa no ni ade no de onom kowa plus mixture no yare ni ne sutumi ana ye wo kowa empty mixture and yet they are big just cry latest. Ya hwe hu se malaria yade na tieti ni padodo. Eno obenwu obi no ho anwoden grim na nso beduro nwumre na no ho po che malaria. Ubenwu obi wo me ho choba fufuo yosi ho twakontomo ate de koye cavet. Enso beduro nwumre na no ho woso malaria. Eno ntina de kowa MT mixture aba malaria duro. Wei wono mu a malaria endi 1 minute kra woni pedua mo ni na akojo to ebeku wo mo. Hintasam ne se nim leaves nim tree ni na haban no wa wonim setete na nanom eno anana wom de face malaria ya noa bi ma wo nom no na wo punu bi na ye de afa ba efo kwan so enti owu nya se je se no so so kopunu ana se wo kono anom ya ye no kowa MT mixer na de amawo nom na tu malaria se free ni peduam fra 0244 72 6611 and 0591 565 778. Emma womanyam ene ma womma nkra nu phone numbi. Unni 12 years kwa me numbi. Ya malaria test ansa na kowa MT mixer one na quick credit ya free bills. And to bills and your water bill and your electricity bill and your bill biase a quick credit and yes, say din. I see a free bills. Na bills na they say ye din foforo no. Enkyere say ye dwumedie no aye foforo. Enkyere say ye dwumedie foforo bi eka bosia ye de ma. Dwuma na ye die mra na ye free ye. Quick credit na noa na ye. Emra ye free ye bills yi. Na even ye no more. Enti sikamu mu ananke ye de ma. Emra na ye free quick credit no. Ye be ye bills ye ma more. And 2 days bisa obi a wonya quick credit so mfaso na ka che ne se emfaso na wonya aye no boom na se sei aba sabre ya ye frɛ ye bills no and 2 share bills wo bebia e quick credit financing your needs beka usika sem wo hia sem kire yen now we have the solution Endpoint Homeopathic Clinic Dr. Dubuaten esa yare hwenti na osoro de ne ba asase so Entuko Endpoint Homeopathic Clinic Dr. Dubuaten ne doctors ne nurse wo no wo ma se dia ne se yare bi ayi overlap ya bo nipaduom no wo mepam nam ne pia ko obo ade bo nipadua na yare bi anka ho se ye prostate cancer se ye stroke hepatitis B infertility in men and women sanka tetwo infertility wo wanka Solomon ko wanwo choza Solomon jo wo 3 as a 4 pe one wu bebrebe no obi say wu bebrebe say Bible premature ejaculation ne sexual weakness Dr. Dubuaten na doctor for be pam afri wa yase ne usisim ama wa from part de ye wo modern machines abefo mfidi de hwe yare eno no bua yare hwe no nya no na hwe yare bua yare hwe no ama bebia yare ne se bia ye huma waduro ntam homeopathic kwan so monya yare santam so twon Sprinters Road Shell Signboard Tema Community 25 ya Benko na so hotel Kumase Kronoma Buhia ya Benjo School Complex no Takrade Queen of Peace ya Benanaje Police Station Dr. Dubuaten said dia no pe bi oye no no woni ne mfrembo opomu de won komo wo sori anope bi o yefrumu ka ogi wuti pa waye mre unim adekro Fred Dr. Dubuaten 0244 86 7068 and 0274 234321. Whitestone Eye Clinic is in the Pediano. Ne candy high and winnie. Sebi when you bop Nesmedru ni Pediano into Bunu buying. Whitestone Eye Clinic is there for 590 cities. 590 cities, Fabra. Now when Yan Shaman and Caso who are there. Ebia na bibi ba ya be your comprehensive exam when you know ya no comprehensive exams na dia ya ni consultation ocular examination refraction tonometry visual field test optical coherence tomography and a color vision testing we na ya dia brano was o koma ya hwe weni no so na mu wani na wa bribia anya shan sɛ Land Cruiser highlight no na sɛ you enu wie na sɛ bia wo pɛ glasses a yɛwɔ stylish glasses wɔ hɔ frame ne kama pa ɛno sɛ 690 Ghana cedis discount koraa so 0242 251 983 0242 251 983 White Stone Eye Clinic brand yan hwe ni ma wo yɛda nwumako yɛ sɛ 39 minutes after 10 Ade Akye Abia live on OK 101.7 FM so ɛna abusafo yɛde agudie ni besi enne mana ze wei na ya kwayi na happy birthday ɛna yɛde nam before I be kono happy birthday. All right, so happy birthday to Gerard Papa Ko Nimfa. Gerard, you are 1 year today from your parent. May you grow and occupy, continue to grow in wisdom and in favor with God and with man. So happy birthday to Gerard Papa Ko Nimfa. You are 1 year old today. Every parent say, may you grow and occupy, continue to grow in wisdom and in favor with God and with men. Right? Belated birthday to Macmillan Akwesi Esel of the Media Department and intercessors of Glorious Word Power Ministries International. May the Lord reward your dedication and commitment to duty and responsibilities in His kingdom and in His church, with answers to all your secret prayers. Happy birthday to Christopher Nana Kwame Ejare or Moyes International School. From your father Michael Ejare Arafat. You know what despite media. Happy birthday to you, Mr. Bennett Jew Yeboah, former Deputy Director of Passport. Wishing you long life and good health. From your brother, Kwesi crying. KK of NPP. KK, sir, Jawoka say Bisha obese, right? And then man happy, Dabi. And then me free as a Pameko Adenta Super A1 entrepreneurship training. You go so yama and Crofons and Numa. Amumanya economic freedom. Me free as straight to Adenta Goya. Ye training then what me free me call. And I'm influenced so pet and then you may be sorry. And to Keke, Nadia Maso, Yan Monday, Yamia Domwa. So once again, happy birthday to you, Mr. Bennett Joey Yeboah, former Deputy Director of Passport. Wow, brother, Kwesi crying. Keke, NPP. Always show long life and good health. Now, and then you may. Ejidi form pie bosom kese, anya mitie, etu one na modern sentrene, amawade. Any adansidie yi ano ekoso fia da bi anwumre no nsia wo Glorious Chapel ne Crystal TV opposite wo Doko Buzia Road woni abusua ne adofo nyina mra na yenkambom na yemmompaye de ma Israel for free Egypt nkwasun mu no enu bi na efia da anwumre bi anonsia ye wo Glorious Word Power Ministries International ne Crystal TV opposite wo Doko Buzia Road Israel for ye de obi bebisa emra wo won kwasom wo Egypt kwasom no ebe wo so no Bible say they cried out wo mo na mo mpaibo so sugu ewurade so ema mpaibo tie fo asefo ewurade tie wo mo su frɛ ebe yi wo mo wodo oje bae bra na yen kambom ye ni agidi fo pepian koma ewo ehum ni aha machiritiri ne bencheye na yen mompa yensu nwe ewurade so no yen mpaibo tie fo Odin sentrane ni awawade ani adansidie ebe ye mpa ebo ano anwumre no nsia kopim na wotwe apons medio no. It's all about effective and effectual prayer of the righteous that availeth much. Chief Captain Field Marshal Ohenenana Kwame Amoh, on behalf of the production team, as a Kwame Usi Ediomi Arafat, Vida Abigiashli, and then you're penning for Dr. Father Dixon, Mr. Kennedy Asantua, say we say thank you. Yeah, that's a pa. Dana home fano, Tina no one man. Ya manu no, Yamia Duma Monday, ye na ye besia. Yeah, quite the best entertainment with Halifax and Ado. Have a wonderful day.